The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Walter Matthau, Barbara Eden, Corey Amsterdam, Rosemary, Charlie Weaver, Robert Morse, Wally Cox, Abby Dalton, and Buddy Hackett, all in the Hollywood Squares. And here is the master of the Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall.
Well, thank you, audience. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the nighttime edition of the Hollywood Squares. And hello, stars, this Friday Eve. How are you all? What a rowdy bunch we have tonight. I tell you, our regulars are back. Barbara Eden, Buddy Hackett's with us again. Bobby Morse, my pal Walter Matthau, and it should be a fun evening. You tell them, Walter. Our players, first of all, Miss Circle is Peggy Thurston, who was a first grade school teacher.
That's right.
And you're married to an Army sergeant stationed where?
Stationed in Fort Hood, Texas. He was drafted.
Well, it happens to a lot of us, I'll tell you that. Yeah. I guess you missed him. Well, you'll get to see him.
We were married a long time before he was drafted.
I see.
So
Well,
kind of hard.
I hope you have better luck on our show if you feel so bad about
I'm
that.
going to win.
Oh, good. Well, that's the positive attitude. This gentleman, as our Mr. X, is Bob Whitestone, a struggling young lawyer from Alexandria. Don't struggle too hard. Alexandria, Virginia. Hi there, Bob. Nice to see you. Welcome to Hollywood Squares. I understand you're married, have a little boy?
That's right.
And good luck to you also,
Well,
sir.
thank you very much.
We have a lot of marvelous prizes, a lot of money, and I hope you both sort of split it up. And we will play the first round of Hollywood Squares right after this word. The object for our players is to get 3 stars in a row, either across, up, and down, or diagonally. It's up to them to figure out if the stars give you a correct answer and making one up. That's how they get the squares. Every game is worth $300. And in addition, our first 2 games we play for the secret square. If one of our contestants picks the secret square and is correct, this is the prize they will receive. Kenny?
You'll visit Hong Kong and Tokyo in this trip to the Orient via TWA, the all-jet airline. Enjoy fabulous in-flight service, your choice of delicious entrees cooked in flight, widescreen color movies, 8 channels of stereo music. You're up, up, and away, TWA.
Sold me. We'll show the home audience the secret square. I understand that Bob Whitestone, Mr. X, won the cost of the toy backstage. That means, sir, that you will go first. Pick a star.
All right, I'll go with the man from Mount Ida.
All right. All right.
According to legend, when Sir Walter Raleigh's servant first saw him smoking a pipe, what did he do?
He saved the coupons first. That's how he got the pipe. No, actually... Actually, what happened, the servant was so upset to see all this smoke that he threw a bucket of water on him.
I think Charlie's right.
Yeah, he thought he was on fire. Put an X right there. A very good start. Oh, that's an interesting story. Okay, Peggy.
I'll go with Abby Dalton.
Abby?
Come on, Abby.
A man named John Rock changed the course of American life a few years back. What did he do?
Oh, John Rock. That's the man. He's the man that developed the first color television tube.
I'll disagree.
John Rock is the inventor of the first birth control pill.
I was close. Well, television's a better way, anyway.
Bob Whitestone.
You got to admit it's one or the other.
Bob? Oh, boy, this is not easy, I tell you. Go ahead.
Maury Amsterdam.
Do we hear bells? No.
No.
Pocahontas saved the life of Captain John Smith back in the early days, right?
That's right. Nice
Did they
girl.
get married later on?
No, as a matter of fact, a lot of people think so because we have so many Smiths in the world. But the reason for that is I saw a sign the other day on a big building that said Smith Manufacturing Company.
I can't take...
But she didn't marry him because her father didn't like the idea. No, anyway, she didn't marry. She married another fellow. She saved his life, but she saved him for somebody else.
Bob?
It's a tough one. I don't know, but I'm going to agree with Maury.
She married a fellow named John Rolfe. It is no, and you agreed. Put the X right there. Peggy Thurston.
I'll go with Rosemary to the Block.
Rosemary the Block could be the secret square, but it is not this Friday Eve. What is the capital city of Oklahoma?
That's all you want to know?
That's all I want to know, Ro. Well, Peggy wants to know.
Oklahoma City.
I'll agree.
She's right. Put a circle there. A little tentative, I'm afraid, Peggy. A little tentative.
To the man from Brooklyn, Buddy Hackett.
That's me.
It's either Barbara, Walter, Wally, or Robert.
Boy, if you ask me a capital, I know every single one in the whole country. Any capital, ask me one of them.
Capital, Rhode Island.
Providence.
Capital of the United States in Europe.
Say, folks, that's
where we
another
sent
game.
it.
This is Hollywood Square tonight.
Excuse
I'd like
me.
to continue, if I may. Buddy, what country has the highest ratio of doctors to population?
The country with the most Jews. I guess. I would say Israel. You have a doctor in every family. It's a cousin, could be an uncle, could be. But every family's got a connection, a doctor, a couple of specialists.
Well,
Buddy ought to know. I'll agree.
You agree with that?
it's Israel. He's
It
right.
is? You know, I'm going to tell you something.
What?
I thought it was Sweden, but I couldn't get any joke with Sweden, so.
That's the only country in the world with office hours.
Peggy Thurston. A
Ah,
strategy
but do the
time. There's a
doctors-
secret square up there. It is worth a trip to Hong Kong, Tokyo.
I think I'll chance the secret square with Robert Morris.
Oh, it's either Barbara, Walter, or Wally. Here's a question on physics. What makes a pendulum swing?
Booze and broad. Let's see.
What
Now,
makes a pendulum
it's
swing?
either centrifugal force, but I'd say gravity.
Is that the same as the rotation of the Earth?
I say
would
gravity.
Say it's the rotation of the Earth, and I don't know if you say that's the same.
I can only accept if you concur
Gravity.
with Robert. Or,
No, then I'll say no.
It's gravity.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I can only accept a yes or no with gravity. X gets the square. You can go for the win. In fact, you'll go for the win anywhere. There's that secret square. It's either Wally, Walter, or Barbara Eden. And one contains that trip.
I'll go with Jeannie.
Barbara Eden. Bob Whitestone, you took a 3-to-1 shot and paid off. Hey, that's very good. This is for a trip for two to Tokyo and Hong Kong via TWA. Remember, only you can win. If you're wrong, the prize will go over to our next
And
game.
you can stop in Israel for a checkup.
Say, Barbara, on the secret square, we always have a special envelope here. If I can find the right one here. Here we go. Listen carefully. In what opera would you find the aria La Donna Mobile? In El Trovatore, Rigoletto, or Don Giovanni? La Donna Mobile.
Could you repeat the
Yes,
names?
in what opera would you find the aria La
Yeah.
Donna Mobile?
Yeah.
El Trovatore, Rigoletto, or Don Giovanni?
El Trovatore.
I'll agree.
Giuseppe Verdi's Rigoletto. She was wrong, you agreed. The secret square was not wrong, so in our next game we'll add the trip to the new prize, and you could win them both. Let's find out, and we will pretty soon. Okay, Circle gets the square. Let's move on with this game. Peggy?
I'll take Wally Cox.
Wally, if we were pulling a bank robbery together, and I offered you the lion's share, what would that mean?
You were scared of me. You don't call me Killer Cox, the lion of the lineup, for nothing. I'm jesting again. It's, the lion's share, although it's popularly thought of as being most of it, means all of it. Every scrap.
I'll agree.
The whole thing, all of it. Put the circle right there. Back to you, sir. You have to say it even though that's the only one.
All right, I'll go to Walter Matthau.
The best actor, at least one of the best actors in the business, Walter Matthau,
Yeah.
who's starring in Dolly and The Odd Couple, and it's such a pleasure to have you on our show. Say, Walter.
Guide to the Married Man.
A Guide to the Married Man, co-starring with Bob Morris. Yes. If you wanted to send your wife a telegram, how many words would you be permitted to send at the basic rate?
If I wanted to send my wife a telegram, I'd be in trouble. 15.
I agree.
You have $300. Put an X right there. Very good, Walter. And very good, Bob.
Thank you, Walter.
All right now, folks. This is what happened. You have $300, and the player who wins the most cash during our show gets a special bonus prize. You'll see that later. Now, let's begin round two. And what is the secret square worth this game, Kenny?
New from American Motors, the 1968 Javelin SST Sports Hardtop. This new Javelin Sports Hardtop comes complete with radio bucket seats, automatic transmission, white walls. Javelin by American Motors. Plus a trip to the Orient via TWA.
We'll show the home audience that secret square. We don't know in the studio. Our studio audience, nobody knows here. Good luck to both of you. That's all I can say. Miss Circle, you'll start this round. Peggy?
I'll start with Charlie Weaver.
All righty.
When the Cartwright family leaves the Ponderosa to go into town, what town do they usually go into?
Beverly Hills. No, they get on their horses and they ride into Virginia City.
I'll go with Charlie.
He's right. Put a circle there. Good start.
Charlie.
Bob, you take a look, and we'll get to your question in just a second. But first, I have a message for the viewers. Say, we'll be back with more of Hollywood Squares and Charlie Weaver right after this. Sports car, a trip to the Orient, and it is Mr. X's turn.
Well, I hope it's Abby Dalton.
Could be. Never know. One part of your body is more sensitive to touch than any other. Which part is it?
I know that. Well, contrary to what most people think, it is your earlobe. Or lobes.
I'm going to disagree.
It's the tip of the tongue. X gets the square. Thank you.
Maury Amsterdam.
You the young lady from Texas?
My
Pardon me?
husband's in
I was just going to say you got a nice piece of property there.
Say, Maury, a favorite of music students everywhere is Debussy's Clair de Lune. What does Clair de Lune mean in English? Debussy's Clair de Lune.
Well, loon is short for lunatic. So they're nuts about something in this. I think Claire is crazy about Debussy. That's the way I got it figured out. No, Luna has something to do with the moon. I think Claire is clear. Clear or bright moon.
I'll disagree.
Let's get a ruling. He is wrong. It is moonlight. She disagreed. Put a circle right there. I had to get a ruling, Maury. I didn't know. Okay, Bob.
Rosemary.
Not the secret square, but
No
it's very important
bells,
for the
never
blood. No
bells
bells,
with
no
me.
bells. Sherlock Holmes, his arch enemy, was an evil scientist. Name his favorite villain.
Professor Moriarty.
That's right.
That sure is. Put an X there. Peggy, Kirsten.
I'll go with Barbara Eden.
Barbara Eden. I would have gone to Buddy maybe for the block, but let's find out. This may work out. She had a hunch you were the secret square. See, as a genie who jumps in and out of bottles, answer this question. Are some people double-jointed? I don't know what that got to do with the genie jumping in and out of bottles, but that's what they've got here.
Are some people double-jointed?
Yeah.
Technically, physiologically.
Really, truly.
I think the term is used erroneously. I don't think they're physiologically double-jointed. No, I don't think so.
I'll agree with her.
It is possible to stretch the ligaments, but everybody's joints are the same. It is no end. Put a circle right there. Very good. Okay, Bob.
I know a guy was double jointed.
Anybody?
Yeah, he had one joint in Vegas and one in Reno.
So much booze?
Oh, yeah.
How you doing at the Diplomat Hotel down there? I know you've got that hotel.
I'm going to... We're doing real good down there. We're full. But if you want to know where I'm appearing tonight...
Yes.
At the home of Esther Cohen, I'll be appearing tonight for dinner right after...
All right. Very good, buddy. Bob?
My mother-in-law.
Well, I think I'll go with Buddy Hackett.
This is for the win?
You can't go with me. I'm married.
This is for the win. At Secret Square is either Wally, Robert, or Walter. This could end it all. Your neighbor in the London apartment house tells you that it's the custom every month to oil the knocker. What's that?
My neighbor in the London apartment house. Hoo-hoo, have you got the wrong party? To oil the knocker. Well, let's see. I know to be knocked up in London means to leave a call, to be awakened. So in an apartment house, who would be the concierge, the superintendent or the janitor, to tip the janitor, to tip to tip the guys in charge of the building, I guess. To oil them, give them a little grease.
That sounds right.
You know something? It is right. X gets the square. You, sir, have $600. Golly, Ned, we played 2 Secret Square games, and they were never chosen. Who was our Secret Square? Wally was the Secret Square, too, our regular here on Hollywood Squares. Say, by the way, if the show should end in the middle of a game, we'll give our players $50 for each square they have on the board, which is very important because it will count toward their cash total and the big bonus prize at the end of the show. Let us clear the board. Mr. X, I believe you'll start this round. Is that true? All right.
I'll go with Walter Matthau.
200 years ago, Walter, if I had insisted that you give me satisfaction, what would I have wanted?
Kiss.
Oh, boy.
This is a dirty program. And I'm very happy that I'm on it. And I can show off, and I know all the answers to everything, and I know... Would you repeat that question?
If I had insisted a couple of 100 years ago that you give me satisfaction, what would I have wanted from you, sir?
I think that you probably would be challenging me to a duel.
I think he's right.
He sure is. Wow. X gets the square. Thank you.
Just me.
Say, Ro,
Yes, Peter.
according to Emily Post,
Again.
is it proper to give a shower for someone who is getting married for the second time, yes or no?
Oh, I think that's only fair.
Especially if they're dirty.
Not that kind of a shower.
Oh.
No, I think that's only fair because I think she would be starting housekeeping all over again and things. Yeah, I think that would be nice to give her for the second time, yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I'll disagree.
It's perfectly proper, yes. and
Sure,
that's
why should the
square.
poor girl get left
Right.
out?
All right, Bob.
She has a lot of stuff left over.
Maury Amsterdam.
According to Vogue magazine, which sex is bolder romantically, men or women?
Well, according to the women who watch the soap operas all day, I think it'd be women.
I think I'll agree with him.
He is right. X gets that
Got it.
particular square. Hey, wait, Peggy.
Charlie Weaver.
Charlie Weaver to blocks. You have no cash. You got to get on the board here. See, at the start of World War II, President Roosevelt pointed with his finger at a marshy spot of land just across the Potomac. Put it there, he said, and they did. What was it?
His little dog, Fala. Wanted to get him out of the house. No, I remember that very historic moment. And they put it there, too. Boy, it was something. Oh, you want to know what it was? The Pentagon.
He's right. Circle gets the square. Bob?
To Barbara Eden.
For $900. What hit motion picture stars Robert Blake and Scott Wilson?
Oh. That's Truman Capote's In Cold Blood.
I hope she's right. I'm going to agree with her.
She is right. And X gets the square. You, sir, have $900.
But I'll go.
He said he hadn't seen it, but yeah, you better go see it. Okay, we'll start with Miss Circle. Is the board cleared up there? Let's catch up time, Peggy. Let's garner you some money.
I'll go with Charlie. He's been good for me.
As long as he's in Texas, I'll go with you, too.
One state is nicknamed the Heart of Dixie. Which one?
Heart of Dixie?
Yeah, nicknamed the Heart of Dixie. Which state is it?
Wait a minute now, I get it focused in there. The Confederate States. Alabama.
I'll agree.
He's right. Bob?
Abby Dalton.
American history is the category, Abby. Tell us, in what American city the Battle of Bunker Hill took place?
Oh, I know that because I was there this last summer. And I kept driving around on those turnpikes, and I could see it, but I couldn't get to it. It's in Boston.
I agree.
The Revolutionary War, Boston, yes. Peggy.
I'll go with Maury.
Maury? Ingrid Bergman won an Oscar in 1944 for what picture?
She co-starred with Gregory Peck. I think it was Spellbound.
Spellbound.
I'll agree.
It was Gaslight. X gets the square.
Wow.
Bob?
Walter Matthau.
When making a bagel, is the dough molded around the hole or is the hole punched after the bagel is formed?
You're asking the right guy.
What's a bagel?
It's a donut.
Oh, wait a minute. Did he ask what's a bagel?
Yeah.
I challenge his citizenship.
Is the dough molded around the hole or is the hole punched after the
I think the
bagel
bowl is doled around the hole. The bowl is holed around the bowl.
I agree with him. I think it is.
I don't know what he said.
That's why I agree.
What did you say? Molded around the hole?
I think it's doled around the bowl.
He said molded around the hole and you agree?
Right.
He's right. All right, thank you. Wow.
I'll go to
Barbara Eden, 2 block, yes. The movie Your Cheating Heart was based on the life of hillbilly singer, the great late Hank Williams. He was marvelous. What well-known actor played Hank Williams in Your Cheating Heart?
Oh, that was, what's her name's boyfriend?
X.
That's right.
George Hamilton.
I'll agree.
Oh, she's right.
Gee.
For the second right there. Okay. Whose boyfriend? I forget. Look at the paper. I read it.
Linda Bird.
All right. So we'll get back with our game and more of Hollywood Squares in just a moment. Don't go away. Peggy, Bob, time is up for this Friday Eve. Peggy, you didn't win any of the secret squares.
I know.
But you had 2 squares in the final game, so that gives you a cash total of $100.
Thank you so much.
Well,
I really had fun.
Well, we certainly enjoyed you on the show here. This gentleman did quite well.
Yes.
Say, Bob, you won no secret square. You had a couple of shots at it. 3 games, 3 squares in the final game for a cash total of $1,050. You are the big winner, and here's your bonus prize. It's exciting. Kenny?
And from RCA, the Gloucester Home Entertainment Center, inspired by colonial pieces of the Federal period, with 23-inch color tube, FM, AM stereo radio, Studiomatic 4-speed changer, and dynamic 6-speaker sound.
Say, friends, don't miss Hollywood Squares next Friday night and daytime at 11:30 Eastern Time, 10:30 Central Time. Stars, thank you again for making it a fun evening here. Peter Marshall saying, have a good week. Bye-bye. Thank you. Good night.
Of the show, each contestant will receive a home version of the Hollywood Squares game. Our reference source for questions and answers is a 20-volume 1968 edition of the World Book Encyclopedia, containing more than 12,000 pages and representing the work of 2,500 consultants and contributors.
Lingo presents the ABCs.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
Now that you know your ABCs, won't you come and watch Lingo with me? Lingo, tonight at 9 Eastern and Pacific on Game Show Network.
This program was pre-recorded.
This is Match Game 74, production number 0216, take 1. Get ready to match the stars. Orson Dean, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Abby Dalton, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now, here's the host of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Johnny Olson. Thank you for joining us here. We're going to have so many laughs today, you wouldn't believe it, right?
Right.
See how many laughs we're having right off the bat? Let us all, us old regulars who've done this so many times, say hello to the new kid on the block here, Abby Dalton. Nice to have you with us.
Do what?
Have you, you've watched this and you know how it goes and all
I
that.
certainly have, and I
Okay.
do.
It's nice to have you with us.
Thank you.
Nice to have all of you with us. And shall we say hello to our two players over here, Lee Moore and Karen O'Day. Lee is the current champ. She's won $950. She's got 2 games under her belt, and she's happy about that. You see the big smile on her face? Money makes people happy, right?
Ooh, yes.
And she's going to be challenged now by Karen. Would you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Yes, I'm a housewife from Glendora, and I have 3 children, Steve, Wendy, and David.
Steve, Wendy?
Wendy and
oh,
David.
Wendy.
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 Not Wendy, Wendy.
All right. Well, good luck to you, Karen. We'll start this
Turn
game
your hearing aid up, Jim.
right after we have this message of interest for one and all. Here we go. Are you ready, ladies? All right, I'll push this button here and reveal the questions in round 1 and ask Karen, our challenger, to make a selection. A is for Karen, and everybody plays, brand new game. Poor Orson Bean. He stayed in the steam bath too long and his blank shrank.
Goodness, that is terrible.
What did that nanny
You may play too, Orson.
You said everybody plays, even though it's about you, you also play. Very good.
Now, the lower tier is already upper tier.
Somebody tell Fanny to button up her shirt.
She can't.
My mother said if you'd let me alone, Brett.
Now, in the olden days, in the early days of television, they would say button up your shirt. But now it's perfectly okay. And
fact,
put your
we'll-
hands down, Fanny.
We'll
Sit
invite
there.
you to unbutton it even more nowadays,
That's right.
Well, don't just sit there.
Okay, everybody all set
Become
over
a
there.
star.
We'll call on Karen O'Day and get her response to this. Poor Orson Bean. He stayed in the steam bath too long, and his blank shrank. What do you put in that blank?
Body?
His body?
Yeah.
The entire body. You said your body shrank, Orson.
I said it too, but I folded it up and threw it away. No, I didn't say that. I said towel.
The towel.
The towel shrank.
Oh. He threw away a winning answer, Karen. You threw your body away.
When my brain shrank is what happened.
What did you say?
I actually thought that, but I thought, well, it's not nice and it's the first of the week and all. You know how your skin shrivels when you stay in the tub too long?
Yeah.
That's what happened. His skin shrunk all to nothing.
That's right. It got all goofy looking.
All
Okay.
shringled.
Yes. Charles.
You can rerun Karen's happiness again, his whole body.
All right, Abby, here's your first go at it. Orson Bean stayed in the steam bath too long and his blank shrank. What do you put in the blank?
I wish we'd have show and tell after.
All right.
But I know how really modest Orson is.
Yes, he is.
And his shorts shrank.
His shorts. He went in the steam bath with his shorts
Yes.
on.
It was an optical illusion.
It's easy for you to say, Orson.
No, there wasn't. Richard, what did you say?
I know his body did shrink, hence the expression, he's not half the man he used to be. Unfortunately, I put skin.
Skin. Oh. Body seems to be the answer. What do you say?
Well,
Speaking of
I
bodies,
think-
here's Fannie Flagg.
I think Bean would be a good answer. I put his body.
His body.
And Lee, we've got this for you. Lee, you have a rose.
My husband sent me a rose.
Oh, isn't that...
And that's not all. After I saw the rose, he showed up.
Your husband is here?
Yes, he came.
Okay, terrific. What does a rose mean? He loves her, right?
Oh, it means he wants the rose back.
Dinner tonight?
I'm sorry, Richard.
Well, that's great.
It's all off.
I wish
Get
you
out.
hadn't shown up.
All right, let's get back to the thing here now.
What is this?
Cinderella said,
Yes.
my fairy godmother got so drunk at the ball, she took her magic wand, walked over to my handsome prince, and blanked him. Cinderella said, my fairy godmother got so drunk at the ball, she took her magic wand, walked over to my handsome prince, and blanked him. Lee will think about that while you write an answer.
A rose is a rose is a rose.
Is a rose is a rose, right. All right. Are you having trouble with the fairy godmother, Charles?
Is he ever?
He is the fairy godmother.
He is not the fairy godmother.
I will not stoop to this level.
Now, Lee. Hello, Lee.
Hello.
May I smell your rose?
Oh, yes.
His rose is imported from France. French roses do not smell. American roses do. Okay. Learn something every day here on this show. It's called information, please. Remember? Cinderella said, my fairy godmother got so drunk at the ball, she took her magic wand, walked over to my handsome prince, and blanked him.
Beat him.
She took a magic
Magic
wand and
wand
said,
and
I'll smash you with my wand. Is that what she did?
That's the only thing I could think of. Yeah.
All right. She said she beat him or hit him or whatever. That's her
Yeah.
answer. What did you say?
She, nasty old lady, bopped him one.
Bopped him with the wand? Is that a man? What did the fairy godmother do in her cups, Brett?
In her cups, her real feeling about the fairy prince came out, and she belted him.
Belted him or beat or hit? There's another one for you. Oh, we're
I
working.
said kiss.
She kissed him.
Naturally.
Yes.
Oh, that was sweet.
Look, she got her courage up. She
Sweet's
took a
the
drink
word.
and then she kissed that
That's
sweet
so
prince.
tender,
Yes,
isn't
it
it
is.
sweet? Turn him into
Are
a
you
frog.
working out your hostilities too here? Let's see what you've got.
Yes, she did. She bashed him a good shot.
Hit him. How about your unresolved hostilities, Richard?
I have none. I'm too busy crocheting. Amazing, all violence gets applause.
That's
here.
right. Yeah, we got a bunch.
So I said she whacked him.
Whacked him.
Sure. The light on. Whacked. Hit.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it on?
right. Oh, yes, you're on.
Just a second.
Yeah, no, you're on. There it is.
certainly
See?
is. I'm just
There's a
checking.
reflection. Okay.
Otherwise I'll
Fanny?
whack 'em.
There's so much violence here today. Sweet Charles is the only one that wasn't violent, and I said hit.
Hit. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's very unusual, Lee, for a first-round question to score 5. You did it, and at this moment, the score is 5-2 at the end of round 1, and we'll carry on with round 2 right after we do a little carrying on with you. All right, here we go. Round 2 coming up. There it is. Now, Karen, you must score 3 times to stay in the game here.
Mercy.
Which one do you want?
I'll try A again.
A again for Karen. Last time you matched Fanny and Charles, the two of you will not play. Everyone else will. The dentist said,
Yes.
Pinocchio squirmed so much, I had to blank him to the chair. The dentist said that. Pinocchio squirmed so much, I had to blank him to the chair. Got the idea, Karen? Okay. Yeah, just, oh, all right. Okay.
Well, I could have said
We're
that.
all ready here. Now, Karen, it's up to you. Take a look at these celebrities and think what you want to say. The dentist said Pinocchio squirmed so much I had to blank him to the chair.
Nail him to the chair.
Nail him to the chair. Well, the audience thinks she has a winner in that answer. Nail him to the chair is what she said. Orson, what'd you say?
I don't know why. It just didn't occur to me. He screwed him to the chair.
All right. Now, you must match the remaining celebrities to
Virtually
stay in the
the same.
game. Brett?
Nail!
To the chair. All right, you got to match Abby and Richard to stay in the running here. Abby, it's
It
up
was
to
a
you.
choice between nail or screw, and
Yeah.
I decided on nail.
Nail him to the chair.
Doesn't have to bring it up again, Abby.
Now, are you going to be a villain or a hero?
Be a hero.
Well, let me ask, what would you like me to be? Well, what the heck then? Nail.
Okay, so at this moment, the score is tied 5-all. Now, Lee, you matched everyone except Charles Nelson Riley, and he's the only one who will play.
Oh.
The others will all stare at him as he tries to think of an answer to this. I guess you got to get a shot of this. There you got it. Okay, thank you, Arson.
They got it, they just didn't like it. That's all.
That's the audience couldn't see it, but they're out of it.
Says expletive deleted, folks.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Charles. Don't talk to Charles when I'm talking to him.
I thought he already had the question.
King Neptune had been under the sea so long.
Yes.
He had blank between his toes. King Neptune had been under the sea so long, he had blank between his toes. Think about it for a second while Charles is writing. Charles has finished writing. Okay, Lee, it's up to you to give us an answer. How do you fill in that blank? He had blank between his toes.
It was King Neptune
Yep. And under the sea so long.
and blood.
Blood?
King Neptune was a king, and he was on war, I assume.
Yes, he was
I
yeah. King now. Well, it's blood is your answer. We've got to go with that. But I guess you really
Carry on.
She really didn't understand it, did she? Charles,
That's right.
if you say blood, I'm going to fall over in a dead faint.
No, I just said I love tiebreakers anyway. Barnacles.
Barnacles would be good. You don't know?
No.
You never heard of King Neptune?
No.
Well, King Neptune was this guy who lived in the next block. No. He was the king of the sea. Neptune is in mythology. Anyway, the score is tied 5-all at the end of the second round. That means we go to a tiebreaker, and we do that by wiping the slate clean, pushing this button, revealing 2 questions, one for each of you. The one who has scored the most will be the winner. Karen, you as a challenger will go first.
Mercy. I'll try B.
B is what she wants. Everybody plays. Harvey said, "Boy, am I humiliated. Not only was I fired, but my replacement is a blank."
Sometimes I just catch right on like
Some
that.
of them catch right on there. Everybody ready? Okay, now we'll call on Karen O'Day. Harvey said, "Boy, am I humiliated. Not only was I fired, but my replacement is a
Woman.
woman." All the limbers are applauding, aren't you? Yay!
Down with the male chauvinist pig.
Okay. Orson, what's your answer?
In the old days, when you could still say it, means the same thing, woman.
Let's see what you've got.
Well, I don't think there are any girls on this panel. No offense, lady. Woman.
Okay, let's see. Charles.
Girl.
Harvey said, "Boy, am I humiliated. Not only was I fired, but my replacement is a
Girl.
There is nothing like a dame. What do you say?
Name 2. I said lady.
And Fanny.
You know, Brett is just a girl at heart, and I said girl.
Girl at heart. So that's 6 for you, and you got your work cut out for you. And now, friends, we've got a little work that we've got cut out for you, and this is it.
Today's consolation prizes are Westclock's Big Ben Futura, traditional Big Ben quality and craftsmanship, colorful, easy-to-read dials, adjustable alarm from Westclock's Italian Industries Company. And Mr. Coffee and Joe DiMaggio brew a great cup of coffee in just seconds, Mr. Coffee. And a supply of Tropicana, the 100% pure orange juice, the orange juice from fresh oranges from Tropicana. And a supply of Listerol spray disinfectant, the germ killer that kills odor-causing germs, prevents mold and mildew. Listerol from Listerine. Match game 74 will be blank in a minute.
All right, here we go with the second half of our tiebreaker, and you've got to match all celebrities to stay in the game. Kiss your lucky rose. Okay, here we go. Everybody plays. The stewardess announced. All passengers flying on El Cheapo tourist fares are not permitted to use the blank. The stewardess announced all passengers flying on El Cheapo tourist fares are not permitted to use the blank. As soon as you think about that, Lee, while we're waiting for Brett and Charles.
Are we waiting for Brett and Charles?
We are waiting for Brett and Charles.
Now we're only waiting for Charles.
Yes.
He's writing the great American novel.
That's what he's doing. Now he's finished. So, Lee, you got to match everybody, remember. Think it over carefully. All passengers flying on El Cheapo tourist fares are not permitted to use the...
Washroom.
Washroom. Okay?
You do all kinds of things with these polyethylene
That's
cups.
right. Would you like to show and tell?
I got a terrible cold. What is that?
May we see your card?
Oh, yes, the bathrooms.
The bathrooms and the washroom. Gotta match everybody, Lee. There's one for you. Brett?
Orson scared me. I thought he'd been possessed. I said the facilities.
Facilities? That same thing right here. Okay. All right, Charles.
Because airlines are so modern now, I said the Kitty Hawk Luxury John.
The Kitty Hawk Luxury John. No wonder it took you so long to write all those words down. Happy, what do you call it?
Well, I was trying to think of a genteel way of saying it.
Yes.
Too. And so I finally came up with restroom.
Restroom.
It's not as classy as
Well,
facilities.
you need two more, and we'll go to another tiebreaker.
Well, I was trying to think of a Gentile way of saying it. So I said John.
John. Okay. Fanny, what did you think of?
Well, I won't tell you what I thought of. I thought of parachute, but fortunately I wrote bathroom.
You had to match everybody, and you did. So that means we go to another tiebreaker.
Wow.
So
The tension
we'll wipe
mounts.
this one off clean there and push the button, and lo and behold, another tiebreaker. Karen, how do you feel?
I'll never last.
You never last?
I'll
You have to go to the washroom?
No.
dear, between-
No, but I do.
I'll try.
No, stay there. What do you want to do? A. Okay, again, everybody plays.
I think you have 10 seconds to go.
The man at the car wash said to Noah, "Wait a minute, fella. You can't take your blank through my car wash."
Said to Noah?
The man at the car wash said to Noah. Noah. "Wait a minute, fella. You can't take your blank through my car wash." Did you hear that, Karen? To Noah. Yes.
Don't look at my answer.
No,
Trying
okay.
to steal it.
Everybody ready over there. So, Karen O'Day, it's up to you. The man at the car wash said to Noah, "Wait a minute, fella. You can't take your blank through my car wash."
Arc.
Arc. Take your arc out of here. Get your arc out of here. I would have said elephant or arc or something like that. What did you say, sir?
He has been possessed, and you'll never convince me
I bet he's
otherwise.
seen that movie 8 times.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Play the game.
I always go into lots of popcorn, you know. Nobody likes to get car sick. He gets the dry heaves. And I said arc, of course.
There's one for you, Karen. What did you say?
In answer to what?
In answer to the question formally asked, the man at the car wash said to Noah, "Wait a minute, fella, you can't take your blank through my car wash."
Oh, arc.
Yeah. Get your arc out of here. Charles, what'd you say?
I like
Would you
that.
believe it?
What?
I said the same thing, but I spelt it wrong.
Arc. A-R-C. Okay, he said A-R-C, but that's all right. That's a match. Okay, spelling doesn't count here.
Spelling, well, I spelled it right, because I spelled arc.
There's 4 for you. Okay.
It's like a SEALs convention. All I hear is arc, arc,
Arc. Throw him a
I
fish.
didn't think of the guy with the boat.
You didn't
I thought
think
of Noah Berry Jr., a character actor, so I said, I said arc.
Now, Fanny, it's your turn to be a hero or a villain.
You know, this sounds like Little Orphan Annie. Remember her dog went arc?
Yeah.
Arc. I said arc.
Arc. Can't believe it. We got two really terrific players here, and so it's 6-0 in the middle of this second tiebreaker. And we've got to pause right here now and slip this message to you. Okay, we've got to stop right at this point. I'm sorry to do that, ladies, to stop in the middle of a tiebreaker, but that's the way it is. We've run out of time. And we'll see, there it is. We'll see how it works out next time. You know what you got to do. You got to do what you did last time. Match all 6 celebrities. Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Oh, mercy. Yeah, with your loved ones.
Is there anything that any plug? Yes, Fanny.
I'm going to do a special show called 30 Years of Candid Camera. And it'll be on, and I don't have the date, but Alan Funt's going to do a special.
It's going to be a one-time show.
Yes.
A special.
Yeah, starting
30 years.
with Candid Radio. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be out in Milwaukee doing Sugar this summer.
Sugar.
You are?
Yeah, it's first. I always wanted to wear a dress.
I've seen you in a dress. What do you mean always?
Special call.
What is your special?
Yeah, it's 30 years of Army training film. With Louis Stone. I'm the one with the black socks.
Gene Redmond from Match Game 74. Join us next time. Thank you. Bye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Title Tales next over most of the CBS stations. Okay, Mark. Match Game 74, production number 0217, take one. Get ready to match the stars. Orson Bean, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Abby Dalton, Richard Dawson, and Fanny Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now, here's the host of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
Everybody okay over here?
No. Oh, I didn't sleep all night.
You didn't sleep all
I
night?
didn't sleep a wink. I was
What?
so excited about this game.
Well, listen, you're terrific on it. Isn't she good?
Yes.
She's funny and she...
It's funny, she looks rested to me. Boy, she'll never drown, I'll tell you that.
Well, Fanny got so much mileage out of a little cleavage, I thought,
right.
why not?
Yes, good girl. I'm very happy about
I
the
used
whole
to write
thing.
you letters. Dear Abby. Is that you the same
That's the
person?
same person, yes.
Shall we greet our two players over
Yes.
here? who keep
I wish
getting
you
into
would.
these ties
Hardly.
all the time. Lee Moore and Taryn O'Day. Hello, ladies. Lee is the current champion with $950, and she's being challenged by a real good player, Karen O'Day. They went to one tiebreaker, if you weren't with us last time out, and that ended up in a tie. And then we had to go to another tiebreaker, of which we are in the middle of now. And she's had her question and scored 6, and you've got to score 6, and if that happens, we have another tiebreaker. So we'll find out what happens.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. I was talking.
Would you repeat that?
Just tune in after the commercial. I'll repeat the whole thing there.
All right.
Thank you. Now, let's eliminate the suspense and find out if we go to another tiebreaker or if we end this game here and now. Lee, listen carefully. Everybody plays. This is her question on the tiebreaker.
Yes.
General Custer said to his men,
Yes?
"Don't worry about this arrow sticking through my neck. It only hurts when I blink." General Custer.
With a haircut like that, that's the way he spoke, you figure? I would figure he had a
How would you
higher
say?
voice. He had those golden locks.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes, the men hated him. They turned the Indians on him.
He said, well, there's a... All right, everybody all set. That reminds me of a joke that Richard told me about General Custer, which he will tell later. But right now, we've got to get to Lee Moore and ask her to respond to this. General Custer said to his men, "Don't worry about this arrow sticking through my neck. It only hurts when I..."
Well, if I had an arrow in my neck, the only time it would hurt was when I swallowed. So I'm going to say swallow.
You say swallowed?
Yeah. I say swallow.
You never heard of that joke either, did you?
I never heard of that.
Okay, it only hurts when I...
King Neptune said it all the time. It only hurts when I laugh.
Laugh is the joke there. So Karen wins again. Everybody, laugh. Congratulations. Six laughs. Oh, I'm sorry.
I had a ball.
Did you have a good time?
Oh, I had a wonderful time.
And you got some plans for the $950?
Yes, we're vacationing in Minnesota in June.
How nice.
Yes.
Thank you for being
Thanks
here,
to
Lee
you.
Moore, and good
Thank
luck to
you.
you. Lee Moore, ladies and gentlemen. There she goes. How do you feel? You excited?
Yes.
Good. Where's your husband? Oh, so the one for the... Okay, all right. You ready? You don't mind if I put my arm around your wife, do you? You don't mind that at all, huh? Okay. Now, you know how this part goes? You've seen this, haven't you? You know that we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Sleepy blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 to you if you match it. If you match the next one, it's $250. If you match the bottom one, it's $100. Which celebrities would you like to call on for a little assist here?
Fanny?
Fanny, what do you say? Sleepy...
Time gal.
Sleepy time gal. Flat, right? There's one.
Abby?
Sleepy head.
Sleepy head. There's two. Okay.
Richard?
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow.
From the legend of the same name.
Right. Washington Irving. Okay. So you've got Sleepy Hollow, Sleepy Time Gal, and Sleepyhead. You may choose one of those or think up one of your own. What would you like to do?
Sleepyhead.
Sleepyhead is your choice. That's the one that Abby gave you. All right, we're looking for Sleepyhead. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. First, may we see the $100 response? Sleepy Time Gal is there, the one that Fanny gave you. All right. Sleepyhead is the one we're looking for. Here is the $250 response. Sleepyhead, congratulations. All right, that's the one that Abby gave you. And what do you think is under the big one there? Hollow. That was Richard's answer, right? Sleepy Hollow. We'll find out right now. Here it is.
Here it is.
Okay. Well, Karen, you've won the $250. That means you play for 10 times that amount, or $2,500. To collect, you've got to match one celebrity, and it's time to choose one now.
Richard?
You are chosen, Richard. You get ready to write. And Karen, you face me, and here is the $2,500 question. Blank deal. D-E-A-L. Blank deal. Or blank deal. Okay, he's finished. Now, Karen, we ask you for your response. What would you say to match him in filling in this blank? Blank deal.
Let's make a deal.
You plug a show on another network to get a mere $2,500? Don't touch me. Don't stand close to me. All right.
Her husband is running up to put a blanket over you.
Show her, Richard. Now, we don't plug other shows on this show.
know.
On other networks especially.
That makes it a raw deal, really, doesn't it?
Raw deal?
I didn't say that, though.
Oh.
I said, let's make a deal.
Bad person.
You beat me up so much, I want another kiss.
Okay. Karen, that means you're up to $2,850. You're going to play another game in a moment or so, but first we've got this message of interest to one and all. Here we go. Are you all settled down here now, Karen?
A little bit.
Okay. We'll introduce a new player here. Let's welcome Mary Jane Apostolos. All right, Mary Jane.
Hello.
Would you like to tell us the story of your life?
Okay.
I'm married, a housewife, the mother of 2 little girls, Teresa and Rachel. My family and I live in Fullerton, where my husband's a senior at Cal State Fullerton.
Your husband is a senior at Cal State.
Fullerton.
Fullerton.
And I want to say hello to all my relatives in Enid, Oklahoma.
You're not allowed to do that.
Oh, I take it back.
Goodbye, relatives. Okay, Mary Jane, if you're all set, I'll push the button. We'll get this game underway. Here is round 1, and you, the challenger, make a selection.
I want B.
B is what she wants. B is what she gets. And everybody plays.
Yeah.
Brian sat in the first row at the burlesque show and got hit in the mouth with a blank.
That reminds me
Are
of
you
an
paying
old
attention, Mary
show.
Jane?
I'm thinking.
Remember, I'm going to ask you a question a little bit later then. Brian sat in the first row at the burlesque show, got hit in the mouth with a blank. Okay. Now, lower tier is ready. Charles is ready. Oh.
Enid, Oklahoma?
Enid, Oklahoma.
Enid, Oklahoma.
I have friends there, too.
Okay, they're all set? All right, Miss Enid, Oklahoma, what do you say to this? Brian sat in the first row at the burlesque show and got hit in the mouth with a blank.
Boob.
She said that. Listen, Mary Jane, I know that you're the mother of what, 2 or 3?
2.
Of 2, and your husband is still in college. That means you must be fairly young, right?
Yes.
Have you ever been to a burlesque show?
No.
No?
I've heard about them.
They don't know, honey. Okay. Well, I've never been to one.
Gene,
but
I
I just can't imagine that happening.
I think someone should tell her they don't come off.
No. Okay. All right. We've got her answer, and now we need yours. What do you say, Orson? Sweet, clean-living, fun-loving, clean-minded young Orson Bean.
The fact of the matter is, Fanny, they do come off. A falsie.
Well, we wouldn't know about that, would we, Brett?
All
No,
right.
sir, not me, and certainly not you, sweetheart. Don't know nothing about falsies, I'll tell you that. Remember Sally Clark, the Tassel Queen?
Yep.
I said bosom.
Bosom.
That's it.
That's it. Hello, Charles.
The paper didn't know if it was a left or right one, but it happened so fast. Boob, not the tube.
Boob, not the tube, he said. What, are you blushing again? Yes. And you're the mother of 8?
I'm the mother of 30 rats. And 4 got loose
I
yesterday.
can't top that. There's no way.
Well, just show us a
actually, it was
simple
only
answer.
part of it. It was her pasty.
Her pasty came off. Now, there's a very logical,
I have
clear-thinking,
seen them, yes.
intellectual answer. Pasties fall off. What do you
My
say?
stripper fell off the stage.
Who asked you?
Oh, pardon me.
Richard.
Go on, dear.
You know why she's happy?
Why?
No school tomorrow. I happen to know he got hit right in the face with a G-string, my dear.
With a G-string. All right. Hello, Fanny.
Nasty little C.
I'd like to say hello to some friends in Miami, Oklahoma. I said G-string.
G-string. All right.
Well, she got her 2 boobs.
That's
anyway.
right. That's right, Charles. Mary Jane ended up with a pair. And you dear friends and gentle hearts, you end up with this commercial message of interest.
I can't win them all.
Today's consolation prizes are a full line of his and her Vanda makeup, skincare products, and toiletries, all from Vanda Beauty Consular Division of Dodd Industries. And an assortment from the Bruce family of quality floor care products, including clean and wax, cleans, waxes, and buffs to that rich, warm glow of paste wax beauty. And a supply of Alpen, a great-tasting natural breakfast cereal made from an old Swiss recipe full of good things from the good earth. More of Match Game 74 in 1 minute.
Middle of round 1, score is 2-0. Let's complete this round and see how it ends up. Ready, Karen?
Okay.
Everybody plays. Joe said.
Joe.
Joe said, this is really authentic bathtub gin. Every bottle has a little blank in it. You're thrilled with that question, aren't you? I don't know, me, I don't write them, I just read them.
Once again.
Joe said, Joe, this is really authentic bathtub gin. Every bottle has a little blank in it. All right. Lower tier is ready.
Well, I guess I'll
Upper
just
tier
have...
is still thinking. Orson is ready. Well.
What time does speech start?
8:30 and...
Okay. Here we go. Karen O'Day. Joe said this is really authentic bathtub gin. Every bottle has a little blank in it.
Soap?
Soap. You know what bathtub gin is?
No.
You don't know what bathtub gin is? You're too young to remember. Well, there was a dumb experiment that the people, Congress voted in this country some years ago called the Volstead Act. And it was a prohibition. You couldn't drink booze or make it or sell it or anything. And people were making gin in bathtubs. And that's where it was terrible stuff, I remember. All right, Orson.
Yes.
Every bottle has a little blank in it.
Oh,
How long have I been sleeping? Yes. Yes. Soap.
Soap. Soap. Okay. Brett, what'd you say?
I have 2 seats left, but they're in the first row.
Oh, well, we'll go anyway.
Well, you know, my father used to make bathtub gin.
You did?
Because he was a big drinker.
Oh.
He used to drink it right out of the tub, plug and all.
Plug and all. Every bottle has a plug in it, okay?
No, a little plug.
A little plug.
A little bit of the plug.
Oh, I see.
Oh, honestly, you have
Charles.
to explain it. It's so...
Stopper.
Stopper. Every bottle has a little stopper in it. Authentic bathtub gin, every bottle has a little blank in it. What do you say, young lady?
Well, I was going to say rubber duck.
Yes.
But I said soap suds.
Soap suds. Is that a match? Yep. Score's tied, 2-all. Richard, you can break the tie, or you can be a mean guy. Yes, you could.
Why, a woman drove me to drink, and I never did thank her.
Soap little. 3-2 to score. How about you, little lady?
I said soap.
Soap. Okay. So that means at the end of round 1, the score is 4-2 in favor of our current champ. We'll go right to round 2, and there it is. Mary Jane?
I want B, please.
B. You want a B?
I want a B.
Here's a B. Last time you matched Brett and Charles, the two of you will not participate. Everyone else will.
Good. Oh, I remember what that was now.
When William Tell's son saw how drunk his father was, he took the apple off his head and put on a blank.
I'm not writing, but would you say it again anyway?
When William Tell's son saw how drunk his father was, he took the apple off his head and put on a blank.
I
Did you
never
hear
get
that?
to answer the good question.
You know who William Tell was?
Yes, I do.
Good. Think about that while they're finishing up here. And they're all finished up. So, Mary Jane, we call on you. When William Tell's son saw how drunk his father was, he took the apple off his head and put on a...
Watermelon.
Watermelon. That was a pretty good target to aim at. What did you say, Orson?
Yeah.
Watermelon. That's good. I would have said pumpkin, but they said
Me too,
watermelon.
that was my answer,
Was
but
that
I
your
didn't
answer?
get it right.
Pumpkins or watermelons? Abby?
I beg. Oh, I thought it was the previous question. I said pumpkin. Yes.
Pumpkin.
Large,
All right.
large target.
All right, and you, sir?
Well, I'll tell you, you people are optimists. I mean, if the guy's juiced out of his skull, no matter how big you put on, he could just miss it and go through you. I know that young boy. He put on a bucket. This way down.
All right, now you've got to match Fanny to stay in the game. Fanny?
Well, I remembered that she was from Oklahoma, and I didn't think she'd say pumpkin, so I put watermelon.
Small world.
Karen O'Day, the score is tied 4-4. Here is your second and final round question. One match will win the game. Ready, folks? Let's see who does not play, or who plays. Only Brett and Charles.
He don't not play, but
Brett
I
and
do.
Charles is only for you.
Oh, I play. I
Brett
don't
and
have any
Charles.
life.
Brett and
on
Charles.
my- Oh,
We are ready. Don't you see us sitting waiting?
Yes.
We are ready.
In Cannibal Country,
Boom, boom.
Mom's apple pie has blank in it. Kiss you?
Shouldn't even be lying here with it.
In Cannibal Country, Mom's apple pie has blank in it.
Oh.
Did you hear that? In Cannibal... Don't say it yet. In Cannibal Country, Mom's apple pie has blank in it. Charles, are you ready?
Now,
Red, are you changing
your own
your mind?
bloody business, Orson B.
I told her she had a terrible one, and I was right.
Charles is ready. Brett, you change your mind.
He made me feel so terrible.
Wait,
It's worse.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Come on now. What's going on?
You feel he's losing control?
I hate him. I don't want to sit next to him anymore.
All right.
Finally put the right answer down. You can kiss me if you...
Now, Karen O'Day, it's up to you. In Cannibal Country, Mom's apple pie has blank in it.
People.
People.
I don't know how, but
I wouldn't have said that. I was in Cannibal Country. Mom's apple pie has mom in it. All right.
Oh, isn't
That's
that
cute.
Yes, that's cute.
I was going to say...
People is her answer.
I
Let's
was
hear
going
it.
to say skin because, you know, like you usually peel apples.
Yeah.
But I didn't say skin because Orson hit me. So I said people.
Charles, what do you have? Another people answer. So, come on, Nancy. There's another 100 for you. Here you are back again.
Goodbye,
Mary Jane, it's been a short and a pleasant
It's
meeting
been a
for
lot
all.
of fun. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mary Jane. We've got a gift for you
Bye-bye.
backstage. Mary Jane
Thank you.
Apostle, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye. Okay. Now, you've been through this before. You know how it goes. So here we go with another chance at over $5,000. Don't roll it back a little bit. It went a little too far. Thank you. That's enough. Hold it right there. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank proof. Now, you know, it's 500, 250, and 100. Which celebrities you want some help from?
Orson?
Orson, how do you put?
I'd say 90, is that right?
90 proof? I don't know. Is that what you said?
That ain't
90?
bad.
Is that a lousy
I've had
answer?
It's not bad. It's better than 86 proof. All right, another one?
Fanny?
Fanny.
100%.
100.
No,
You can't change your
that.
name.
No, 100 proof. is what
100 proof. Okay. Everybody's got booze on his mind.
Not me.
I have you on my mind.
Richard?
Foolproof.
Foolproof. Okay. Foolproof, 90
You're
proof,
all
100
wrong.
proof. You want one of those, or do you want to think of one of your own?
I want to say waterproof.
All right. That's the one we're looking for. She chose her own. She's going it alone all the way. Let's find out if waterproof is up
deserves to
there.
win.
First, may we see the $100 response. Waterproof is on right off the bat. Congratulations. You've won the $100. Let's see what's the $250 response,
Be
if you
there. You
please.
watch. It's going to be bullet.
Foolproof is there. That's what Richard gave you.
Bullet is the top
And
one.
what do you
Bullet.
say is under the 500?
Bulletproof.
Bulletproof. Here's a $500 response. 100 proof.
You clown.
Karen, you're up to $3,050, and you're going to meet another player. We've got a little message for you, and this is it. When we get together next time, Karen O'Day will be trying for $1,000. She's got $3,050 now, and we'll see if she wins another $1,000. You were splendid, as usual. You're just a grand bunch. And we hope you'll join us next time for Match Game 74. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of these CBS stations. Match Game 74, production number 0220. Take one. Get ready to match the stars. Orson Bean, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Abby Dalton, Richard Dawson, and Fanny Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now, here's the host of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
I might greet you and welcome you one and all.
You know, you would have made a great emperor.
Yes, I
Yeah, for some poverty-stricken country.
Down with the peasants.
I'm a stranger in town. Could you direct me to the carnival? Oh, just a little humor.
Listen, I don't know whether the studio audience or our TV audience had a chance to see it, but would you stand up, please? And
Thanks,
everybody's...
son.
You know, that's... It looks like Zazu Pitts.
No, this is Brett before she had her face done.
What did she say?
A little touch of humor, Brett. You know we love you.
Working out a
Wig and all, we think you're terrific.
We love you, hon.
Here we go.
Let's my face in place.
Those are big eyes, aren't
Here
they?
are two players, Karen O'Day and Diane Jones. All right, Karen. Karen's a current champ with $10,000, and we just started the game last time out with Diane challenging her. She had her question, did not score. We've got a question for you in round one, and we'll get to that right after we get to a couple of commercials here. Okay, let's push this button and reveal the second half of round one for you, Karen. Karen O'Day, we've got this for you. Everybody plays. Ready?
Yes.
Dick Tracy said,
Yes.
Yes.
I traded in my wrist radio for a wrist television. That's why I've got this huge antenna sticking out of my blank. He said, Dick Tracy. You know who Dick Tracy is? I traded in my wrist radio for a wrist television, and that's why I've got this huge antenna sticking out of my blank. Okay.
Mercy on
That's an
soul.
easy one, right, Brett?
Certainly is.
Well, do it.
All I hear from Morrison is... all week
Well, we'll
long.
find out. Wait a minute now. We'll find out what... First, Karen O'Day has to give us a response. Dick Tracy said, I traded in my wrist radio for a wrist television. Remember he was the first one with the wrist... You remember that? And that's why I've got this huge antenna sticking out of my blank.
Head?
Head. She said, with a question mark in her voice, head.
What was Dick Tracy's sweetheart's name?
Her name, what's that?
Lola Lane.
Lola Lane, not
no.
Lola Lane.
Apple Mary.
Tess Trueheart.
Tess Trueheart.
And his friend was Pat Patton.
That's
and
right.
that rotten kid was Junior.
Yeah.
I can tell you everything.
Yeah, you put it
Except
in
the
sleep.
right answer, sticking out of his pants.
Out of his pants. Okay.
He had the unmitigated gall to make fun of my answer.
Where
He
did you
did.
see it?
Is it a beauty?
It's terrific. It's where you put a flag, right up your navel.
Then, oh yeah. That's right, when you carry the flag, they have those belts. That's enough of that.
For a duck, maybe somebody's mother. Okay, the next chorus.
Take it, Charles.
She's a very sick lady.
Head! Head it is. Okay. A little head.
Well,
You have one?
What?
Now he has to find another place to put his carrot because he had to move it to put that in his ear.
In his ear. The antenna sticking right out of his ear there. Okay. Dick Tracy has a traded wrist radio, wrist tester. We've got this huge antenna sticking out of my...
Didn't he always wear a chapeau?
Yeah. Yeah, he did. He always a
That's where
fedora.
that's where the aerial came out, his hat.
Out of his hat.
You don't stick it in your head, don't
They
you?
match that. They match hat and head. Okay.
You're very kind. Thank
What do you say, Fanny?
See what the boys in the back room are thinking.
Fanny's reading a book.
Excuse me.
Head is the answer we're looking for.
Yes, you know, Karen and I have been working on this thing for 5 years now. Head.
Head, okay.
How long has she been here?
All righty. So that means the score is 3-0 in favor of the current champ, and we'll go to round two. And Diane, a couple of questions there. Second and final round.
B.
B. All right. Here we go. Everybody plays.
Yes.
Sometimes Weird Willie would go out on his terrace and blank on the people below. Sometimes Weird Willie would go out on his terrace and blank on the people below.
Oh, the weird kid.
You're not playing?
Of course I'm playing.
She's not playing.
You like this game?
I love it.
You like this game? All right, Brett and Charles.
Second.
What could take so long?
Come on, yeah, what?
Well,
What
it
is
doesn't
taking...
take so long.
Don't
It's
be
just
cross
a
with
note.
Okay, all
Sorry, I
set.
didn't mean to attack.
Now, Diane, sometimes Weird Willie would go out on his terrace and blank on the people below.
Tinkle.
Ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I kind of tinkle.
You heard her answer, Orson.
Diane Jones. Are your mother and father out there, Diane Jones? Oh, it's a shame because they won't see me match you.
He had the same answer. Okay, Brett.
Only a girl who was not a mother would say that.
What would a mother say?
A mother would say McDee-Dee.
Yeah. What did your mother say, Charles?
I refuse to do what those two have done. It's make wee-wee.
All right. I hesitate to ask Abby Dalton,
It's funny that the people on the
who
top
has
row.
led this sophisticated life of the Hollywood glamour set for so long, what is your answer?
Well, I haven't been on this show that long. I would never say a thing. Honestly, I wouldn't. And I didn't know how weird he really was. I said spy.
He spied on the people below. Yeah.
I was the only nice one here.
Nice guys don't win ball games.
All right, two of them are going to mix it up.
She's so rough.
I'll put my money on Abby.
It's
She's
interesting. that
wiry. What do you say?
I am absolutely, and it's very unpleasant to be down here while the three of you. That's disgusting.
I mean, really.
Down below.
What a person with class would do on people below is spit.
Okay.
Right on.
Now, Fanny, Weird Willie go out on his terrace and blank on the people below. You've heard some of the other answers.
I have heard.
What did they say in Alabama?
Unusual preoccupation with body functions that are totally repugnant to me. I said vomit. No, I
Spit is their answer. Okay, so at this moment the score is tied, and we've got to stop and do something else here, and this is what we've got to do for you.
GSN presents Behind the Blank. In 1962, Charles Nelson Riley won a Tony Award on Broadway for his performance in which hit play? Was it How to Succeed in Business, Hello Dolly, The Odd Couple, or Come Blow Your Horn? Stay tuned for the answer. In 1962, Charles Nelson Riley won a Tony Award for his performance in which hit play? The answer is A, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. He was also nominated for a Tony in the original 1964 production of Hello Dolly. Stay tuned for more of that 70s hour on GSN.
Okay, we're in the middle of our second and final round. The score is tied at the moment. You can untie it. One match will win the game, Karen. Here we go, and it'll be your fifth game. Are you ready? Charles, you do not play. Who does? And neither does Richard nor Fanny.
I'm not surprised.
Okay.
You're down to the
Here's a
hardcore.
TV guide listing. Tuesday night, CBS, Cannon. Cannon breaks up a marijuana smuggling ring and blanks the evidence. No help from the audience. We appreciate your enthusiasm, but it may be a rotten answer. No, TV guide listing, Tuesday night, CBS, Cannon. Cannon breaks up a marijuana smuggling ring and blanks the evidence. Ready, Brett? All she needs is one to win the game here. All right, now we'll call on Karen for her response. CBS Cannon. Cannon breaks up a marijuana smuggling ring and blanks the evidence.
Smokes the evidence.
Smokes the evidence. All right. One puff wins the game.
I've had a few puffs in my day.
Go ahead, Orson.
This O'Day woman is a juggernaut, I tell you. Smoke!
Smoke! Smokes, okay, and smokes all the way. Here we go again. Well, Diane, I'm sorry to see you go. You're
I have
pretty late.
fun.
You did have a good time.
Yeah, I have kids next time I come back.
Okay. All right, Diane Jones, we just for you backstage. She was a grand sport, wasn't she?
She really was.
It was a shame to send her away, really.
That's right. Yes, indeed. Empty-handed.
Yeah.
Now, now you're going to have a go at over $5,000 here, Karen, again.
Okay.
We polled the recent studio audience, got their best response to this. Blank bean. The answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it, $250 for the next one, $100 for the next one. Which three celebrities would you like some help from?
Fanny.
Green bean.
Green Bean?
They always hate me. Why do they hate my ass?
They don't hate you. Okay, there's one.
Richard.
Orson Bean? Okay.
And Orson.
String Bean.
Oh,
So you have
yeah.
String Bean, Green Bean, and Orson Bean.
Tell us what part of the country.
Now, we have to call for an answer from you. Do you want one of those or one of your own?
String bean.
String Bean. That's an answer that Orson Bean gave you. Our beans are getting all mixed up here. Okay, we're looking for String Bean. May we see the $100 response? Jumping Bean. Mexican jumping beans, yeah, that's a good answer. Okay, still looking for String Bean. Here's the $250 response. Jelly Bean. Oh, that's a peach of an answer. That was a good audience we had here.
Jelly and...
Compared to the...
Those are the three I had written down.
They are? Really?
String, jelly, and jumping.
Okay, here's your last
Easy
chance
for you
for
to
String
say
Bean.
now.
May we see the $500 response?
Eat your heart out, O.J.
Congratulations. So you're up to $10,600, and because you won the $500, you're going to play for 10 times that amount. To collect the $5,000, remember you have to match one. Has to be exact. Which one will it be?
Fanny.
Fanny, you're up. You get ready to write. Karen will face me.
If she matches, I think she's the all-time champion.
Will that be a new high?
Yes.
It will be a new high if she wins the $5,000.
It will be. I work so well under pressure.
Yes.
But don't be pressured, Fanny.
Here it is. Dead blank. Dead blank. Okay, she's finished. Now, what would you say to match Fanny Flagg and filling in this blank? Dead
Body.
body? Got a little O from the audience there. Of course, they could be wrong. All right, you've tried to match Fanny with the answer dead body for $5,000. Fanny, may we see your card?
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I put dead weight.
Dead weight. Was there dead, you know, there's dead duck and
that's
dead
what you
wrong,
are now,
dead wood,
sweetheart.
Dead
Dead
wood,
weight.
yeah. Okay. Now you're up to $10,600. You're going to meet another player, but first we've got to do a little business with the players out in the field there. So you come right back.
Today's consolation prizes are Mr. Coffee and Joe DiMaggio. Brew a great cup of coffee in just seconds, Mr. Coffee. And Hanes Ultra Sheer Pantyhose. Now sheer than ever to make your legs silkier, smoother, and slinkier. Sheer elegance every step of the way. And Woodcrafter Furniture Polish to give you real paste wax shine and protection. Woodcrafter Hand Rub Beauty in a Spray. From border to border and ship to shore, give me Match Game 74 in a minute.
Okay, we're ready to start another game here. Have you pulled yourself together, Karen?
Yes.
All right, then let's introduce your new challenger. Here is Susan Underwood. All right, Susan. Where are you from, all right?
Well, I'm from Fountain Valley and down by the beach, and I'm
Yep.
married to a very wonderful man in the second row out there.
Right.
And I have a 2.5-year-old little boy who takes up most of my time.
Well, okay, Susan, good luck to you. She's had a lot of good luck. She's got over $10,000 to her credit. Let's start the game. Would you please make a selection?
I'd like B, please.
B is for Susan Underwood, and here it is.
She's not married to O'Day, too, is she?
No. Her husband's in the second row out there somewhere. Where is
Where's
he?
the second
In
row?
the middle. Oh, there he is, right out there. Okay. There he is, the fellow with the glasses and the yellow... there he is. Right. Okay. All right. You're rooting, right? Okay. The Godfather didn't have any decorations for the Christmas tree, so he hung blank from it. The Godfather didn't have any decorations for the Christmas tree, so he hung blank from it.
What was that? You
What
finished?
you were, dear?
All finished already, huh? Well, you're such a fast writer. No, I wouldn't say that. You finished? Yeah. You look finished to me.
Ready, Charles? Okay, now we'll call on Susan Underwood. The Godfather didn't have any direct decorations for the Christmas tree, so he hung blank from it.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Good answer. That would be very attractive, I think, don't you?
Love the thought of
If it was cooked.
If it was cooked, it would be nice and soft and hang around and what? Well, you
I
don't
think
like
it's a wonderful answer.
Yeah.
The Godfather has a huge tree and he hangs bodies from it.
He hangs bodies from it. I see. Brett?
I don't know why he didn't go out and buy some decorations. He's so cheap. No offense to you. Don't come after me.
Don't show it. Don't show it. I'm leaving the show.
Wait a minute. Give me a knife.
Guard!
I want to hire a killer.
Miss Brown, she's on the rug.
Fingers. Female bodies would...
Okay, all right. They're both rotten answers. Charles, give us a good answer.
Susan, please excuse them. Spaghetti.
Spaghetti, okay. How about a little pasta from you, my dear?
No, the whole thing is really disgusting to me, that it's bodies.
Bodies, it
Dead
is.
bodies,
Yes.
lots of them.
Okay, are you offering fettuccine or anything like that?
No, however, I am offering a weekend in Tijuana for two. I happen to know he hung bullets.
Bullets from
Pretty
it.
sparkly bullets.
Sparkly bullets, yeah. That must have been then made a
Take
gay
the tree down and blow your brains out.
What did you say, Fanny?
Before I give my answer, I want to say that some of my best friends are Italians. I said bodies.
Okay. Spaghetti was the answer she was looking for. It came up once, and now let's see how Karen does with her first round question, which is as follows.
Yes.
When little Lulu's boyfriend left her for another girl, little Lulu laughed and laughed because she knew that that little girl was a little blank. That's the most complicated question we've ever had.
I know that answer.
I'm going to send you a night letter, Karen O'Day, and I guess I'll do it one more time.
Don't bother. I've already figured it out and have my name in the slot.
Really? I'm going to do it for Karen. When little Lulu's boyfriend left her for another girl, little Lulu laughed and laughed because she knew that that little girl was a little blank. Did you hear all that? Okay, you think about it while they're finishing up. And...
Charles, darling, what happened to you, sweetheart, after all those cheap promises?
Is that a flounder?
What?
I don't know. It was early this morning.
Oh, I see. All right, Karen. Did you heard the thing when little Lulu laughed and laughed because she knew that that little girl was a little...
Boy.
Boy.
What?
Little Lulu laughed and laughed because she knew that that little girl was a little boy. Oh. You didn't get it, did you?
No.
Oh, well, then what'd you write?
I wrote that the little girl was a little tease.
Oh.
Therefore, the little boy's expectations would be dashed.
I see. Brett, what did you write?
Stay tuned.
He's always doing his autobiography. I said little boy.
Little boy's a match. Okay.
Two little boys.
Two little boys.
Thank you.
That's the answer.
3 little boys.
3 little boys. Karen, are you offering a little boy?
No, I'm offering one huge big boy.
Big boy.
In Tijuana.
What is your offering, Fanny?
Oh, I don't want to say.
You don't want to say?
No, I got confused. I said, I don't know why I said it, actually.
You got mixed up as Orson
No,
did.
I said it. What was the question?
I didn't get mixed up.
Because she knew that that little girl was a little...
Cartoon.
Little cartoon.
Makes no sense.
Little Lulu. Cartoon. So
That's mixed up. I'm wrong.
Well, she spelled it right this time anyway.
right.
Look at it that way.
So at the end of round one, it's 4-1 in favor of Karen O'Day, our current champion. And round two coming up. But first, this is coming up. A little message for you. Here we are. We're ready to... I didn't know which camera was coming out there or there. So here I am. Well, the time is up, ladies. We're going to stop right here at the end of round one. 4-1 is the score. We'll pick it up next time at this exact point. And I thank you. Each and every one was absolutely splendid in his and her own way.
Could I just...
Oh, you don't have to
He has
thank
something
them.
that... No,
Well, if I seemed a little down, I have a reason.
Why is
You
that?
had dinner at our house.
Yes.
Remember the big white Persian cat, Snowball?
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Well, we were mowing our lawn today, and the lawnmower was dripping gasoline and making brown spots on it, and Gary got a saucer, to catch that gas. We went to drain it out, get a can. The cat came and drank the gasoline and just ran around the garden, screeching, went right up a tree and just dropped down stiff.
Dead?
No, just out of gas.
Oh.
Good night.
Next time we get together, we're going to have this group of ding-a-lings with us, so here they are.
Refuse to
Nipsey Russell, Brett Somers, Charles Nelson Riley, Jackie Joseph, Richard Dawson, and Joanne Wallace.
Gene Rayburn for Match Game 74. Join us next time. Thank you, bye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations. Get ready to match the stars. Bart Braverman, Brett Somers, Charles Nelson Riley, from Falcon Crest, Abby Dalton, McLean Stevenson, and Martha Wallace, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game. And now, here's the star of Match Game, Gene Rayburn.
Hello, John. Nice, lively bunch out there. And a beautiful bunch up here. Hello, beautiful people.
How are you?
Are all the beautiful people ready to have a go at it?
No, but we are.
Oh, good. Let's say hello to Bill Gott and Julie Hirsch. Applause. Welcome. Julie, please tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm Anita Angelino, and I'm engaged to be married in October to a wonderful guy, and I work in a bank, and I'm going to school majoring in journalism, and I like to ski and dance and just have fun, and that's why I'm here.
Okay, let's have some fun. The heck with this game.
Right.
All right, Julie, good luck to you. Bill, let's hear about you.
I was just saying let's go and have some fun, but my wife's in the first row.
Oh, yeah.
No, all right. I work for a firm that represents public companies to stockbrokers and investors. It gets involved. I
don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, I don't either.
No,
I'm
don't
a historian.
That's enough. Yeah.
Right. I'm a historian in jazz. I have 7,000 records in my collection. I've been married a year and a half to the aforementioned woman.
Yes.
Yes.
Raise your hand, please. That one. Oh, she's a very attractive lady. Isn't she? There she is right there. The one with the beautiful long hair and the dimples and the smile. Smile for us.
Nice tickets, too.
There you go.
She told me to go for the coffee maker and the pants. That was good.
All right. All right. Good luck to both of you. Julie, we ask you to go first. A or B?
A, please.
A it is. Sally said.
Oh, boy. Oh, honey, you dropped your leg.
Sally and Jimmy said.
Sally and Jimmy?
Sally and Jimmy said, Mom told us she wanted to be surprised for Christmas. So we got her a picture of Daddy going into a Holiday Inn with a blank.
What's the guy's name?
Daddy.
Eddie?
Well, Sally and Jimmy, the two kids, are talking. They said Mom told us she wanted to be surprised for Christmas.
We don't know the father's name.
No, we just called him Dad.
Dad?
So read
that
again, would you? You wanted to have a name, we'll give him a name, Charles.
No, I already
Let's
did.
all decide on what name should we name him.
I got it already.
All right, Julie. Sally and Jimmy said Mom told us she wanted to be surprised for Christmas. So we got her a picture of our daddy, Bernie, going into a Holiday Inn with a blank.
With a hooker?
Yeah. You are easily amused. Yeah.
I was thinking, that when I used to come on the show and I used to be introduced, it used to be now from Vegas, Bart Braverman. Now it's from Venice, Bart Braverman. I thought...
He lives in Venice, you see, and he's
See how
out at
that
work,
works?
is what he's telling you.
We got it.
Well, they didn't get it.
They got it. They didn't think it was funny.
Oh.
Hello, dear.
She's starting on you.
You watched Quincy lately?
No.
I thought they were children, so they wouldn't know, and I said with a new friend, who might be a hooker.
Aha. All right, one for Julie.
I said said a young man in a feather boa and a pair of black dancing slippers.
Always looking
All
for
right.
the easy match, Brett is, you know?
I said a girl, probably a Playboy bunny, as Bernie, formerly Dad, was a member.
Aha. All right. He got all that. Well, you used 2 cards. You're allowed to use 2 cards if you'd like to. Oh, you're a wild bunch, I'll tell you. Mom told she wanted to be surprised for Christmas. You got a picture of Dad going into a Holiday Inn with a...
Well, I don't know how much of a surprise it would be, knowing Bernie, but I said lady of the evening. I
That's
presume.
Is that your personal family out there,
Yeah.
Julie?
There's only 3 of them, but they sound like 50.
3 of them. It sounds like 40. Wow, what a bunch. McLean?
Yes.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
We
And
got
you?
a picture of... I'm fine. Thanks for inquiring.
Nice
Very
to
few
see
people
you.
ask me.
Well, nobody ever does. And I think
Yes.
it's important. America
Right,
cares.
right. Thank
Want
you.
my answer?
Yes.
Okay. I said hookah.
I've never heard your voice so deep before.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, you sound like Ezio Pinza.
Thank
to
you.
me.
A blessing in disguise. I'm taking the Jim Neighbors charm school class.
Oh.
And we're just now into singing songs we should never sing.
I see.
And this is a part of my training.
Right.
I had to go out and get a cold.
Oh. Deliberately.
Yes.
Right.
I have one.
All right. Well, I hope you're not in pain or anything like
No,
that.
not if just, I've got Kleenex and, you know, plenty of friends. Thank you.
Now,
Just you.
Miss Marcia.
Gene, I was just wondering how you were.
Well, I'm fine. Thank you for
Oh,
asking.
I'm
Very
s-
few people ask.
Well,
you know.
I'd heard that somewhere, so I
Yes.
thought I would. Now,
Thank
I
you.
haven't been here for a while, and I'm happy to see the questions are as tasteful as ever. And it'll take me a while to catch up, you know what I mean?
Right, sure.
So they got a picture of him going into the Holiday Inn with a yak.
With a yak. Right. Now, instead of booing, you see, that's negative energy.
That's right.
A little laughter would be appreciated. Because a
Never
picture of a
mind.
guy going into a Holiday Inn with a yak, I find quite amusing, and you should too.
This is in the courtroom.
All right. This is for Bill over here. The prince said.
Prince?
The prince. Something strange has happened to Snow White. Today she told me that all day long she's been feeling blank.
It's a real Ellie.
Just practicing up for
he's all
the
right.
Super Bowl, you know?
No, it wasn't a joke, but it was funny, hon.
Yeah. Did I enjoy the trip? You gotta pay attention, friends. Yes, thank
I
you.
thought it was a Super Bowl preview.
The prince said something strange has happened to Snow White. Today she told me that all day long she's been feeling blank.
The lump in her stomach.
We've booked some weirdos on the show, but Bill takes the cake, I think.
Bill, so much for the trip to Hawaii for you and the little woman. I think she'd been feeling faint.
Faint.
See, Snow White faints. She gives her the thing, she faints.
Right.
Drop dead. She
All
faints.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Faint. All right. I'll buy it.
Let's have some, you know.
Yep.
After 9 years on this show, I think I finally have come up with the truly definitive answer to this question.
Go.
All day long, she's been feeling sleepy.
Aha. Very good, Brett. Charles? She's been feeling... Wait a minute, I'll figure it out. She's been feeling, let's see, dopey, blanky, blue... wait. Blue! Blue!
Right.
Aha! Blue, thank you. See, Snow White is her name, and she was feeling blue,
Well,
you see.
yes.
White and blue.
Well, white, the opposite of white is black.
Oh, of course, yes. But blue is an emotion, you know.
You don't have to feel sorry for me.
She's got a series, you know.
Right, a very big one, too.
Working.
All right.
What was Bill's answer again? Feeling a little lump in her tummy, was that it?
Yes.
Throat, I
This could be a match. I said dopey.
I don't think it's
Nice try, but very good, yes.
Sorry.
Marcia?
Sure, I come up with the definitives when it don't matter. I said blue, too.
Blue is good, yes. You and Charles. All right, so there you are, 3-0 at the end of round one. Julie's favor. Round two coming up, but first this for you. Yes, shall we plow on ahead here? Now, Julie, you're ahead, so the rule states the one who's ahead has to go first for round two.
Well, thank you. I'd like A, please. A.
A. All right. A it is. The prospector said, I just went prospecting at Mount Rushmore. I found gold in George Washington's blank. All right, Julie. The prospector said, I just went prospecting at Mount Rushmore. I found gold in George Washington's blank.
Nose.
Nose.
I think she rubbed her hands just a taste too soon.
See, I
think
nose,
she
I
jumped
suppose,
the
is a
gun.
possibility, but
would
the
you,
logical place to
why
find
nose?
gold would be...
Disproving the original theory, she found them in his teeth.
Yeah. Nose is perfectly okay, Julie. But I think maybe you'll
I
find...
thought a nose, but as soon as you put the gold in, it would fall out. But the ears would save it.
Aha. All right, what did you say?
Well, hon, once again, I'm on a little roulette here.
Yeah?
It doesn't help, tooth.
Right. Okay.
Oh,
Well, Julie, you thought you had it locked in, didn't you? Now Julie is going to hope that Bill strikes out here, or almost strikes out, because that's the only way she can win. He needs 3 to tie and 4 to win. Say, have you heard about the new Chinese cat food? Have you heard about that?
No.
It's called blank tongue. What I'm giving you is blank T-S-E-T-U-N-G. Hello, Bill.
Hello.
What do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about
No, I'm
Chinese
sorry.
food.
I don't trust you anymore. This new Chinese cat food, it's called blank tongue.
Meow.
Miao tongue. All right. Miao tongue is one possibility.
Bill, leave the suitcases out. You might be going.
Meow. 3-1 the score.
Possibility number 3.
All right, 3 to 2. All right, that's a tie score right now. I would not have said that had I been playing.
Really? What would you have said?
Mouse.
Oh, mouse.
His name is Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong.
Meow.
That's clever, too.
Meow, that wins the game. What'd you have? Mouse, very good. And then meow. I love you. Marcia, I love you. I always have loved you, Marcia. Right. All right, Bill, you come down here, and we're going to push the button after you get off the platform there. And we're going to wheel you around all the way back there, but you'll be back later for game number 2.
Okay.
Now, here we go. For the big loop. You ready?
We're barely not in the nick of time.
New man on the pin rail. Almost went through the floor. What's going on back there? I see. All right. Okay. Here we go. We polled a studio audience, Bill, not too long ago, and we said, write down your best answer to this. Will you blank me? Now, one would usually call on the stars who are trying to get your attention.
All right.
Bart has already raised his hand.
He looks anxious.
I think Will You Marry Me probably would.
Will you marry me? There's one.
Marcia.
Will you love me?
Will you love me?
When it's over.
Let's try McLean.
Yo. I was just sort of staring into space. Will you respect me?
In the morning.
In the morning?
Oh, will you call me?
If I don't marry you.
Call me when we get back to the city.
Right.
Ever.
When this summer stock tour is over, will you, will you call me?
Sure, you say that now, but will you call me when we get back? I know.
All right, so will you marry me, will you respect me, will you love me? Those are the 3 they've given you. You may choose one of those or think up one of your own.
I like Bart's answer. Will you marry me?
All right. Okay. The audience apparently thinks you're right. You have spoken, audience, and I hope you two guys will be very happy together. Now, we'll go down to the bottom, reveal a $100 response answer. Will you love me? All right, that was up there. From Marcia, the $250 response says, will you kiss me? All right, so far we have love and kisses. I hesitate to reveal a third one, but we'll do it anyway. Go. Marry me. All right, very good. So, Bill, you've got $500, and when we get back from this commercial, we'll determine whether you're going to play for $5,000 or $10,000. First, this.
Here again, the star of our show, Gene Rayburn.
Now, Bill has already won $500. That means the least he can play for is $5,000. However, we're going to ask him to spin the wheel and see if he can double it up and play for $10,000. So step up there, give it a go. Let me just try something first here. Just testing. The wheel is very loose, and I know you're very strong. So if you spin it, we're liable to be here 3 days waiting for it to stop. So just give it a light twirl. It must make one revolution, that's all. All right? Attaboy. Okay, it's you and Brett Braverman. All right, step down there. Right over here in a blue dot facing me, if you would, please, sir. Good luck to you. For $5,000, here it is. Blank information. Blank information. All right, now Bart's ready. It's, guy used to work in Saks Fifth Avenue, and he keeps dinging that bell. Blank information. For $5,000, you have to match Bart Braverman. What do you say?
That's about it. Blank information. No, I'd say telephone information.
Telephone information. All right. What would you say? You are not of one mind. All right, let's turn around and find out what Bart has.
Well, you can put your hula skirt away. I said classified information.
Classified information. That's a good one. Yours is good, too. So, Bill, you've got $500. You have another shot at game number 2 now as we bring your opponent, Julie Hirsch, back here, and we'll have a go at it. Here we go. Welcome back, Julie. As soon as it stops, you can have a seat up there. And we'll ask Julie to start again by selecting A or B.
Okay, I'd like A, please.
You
stay with it.
A. Right, you have. Say, on this date in 1950, Sally Swarthmore became the first person ever to cross a grocery clerk's picket line. On this same date, Ms. Swarthmore became the first person ever to have a blank shoved up her nose.
A grocery clerk's picket line?
Yeah. Oh, I've got a good one in my head. All right. Here we go, Chuck. Right. Here we go. On this date in 1950, Sally Swarthmore became the first person ever to cross a grocery clerk's picket line. On this same date, Ms. Swarthmore became the first person ever to have a blank shoved up her nose.
A banana?
A banana? All right. Banana is what she says.
Banana is what she said. It's not what I said. I said zucchini.
A zucchini.
Sort of green
Same
banana.
idea, yeah. You were both in the same wavelength. That's
Right.
okay. Brett?
Definitely. Same
Oh, I would have said banana, but these guys were really ticked off.
Whoa.
Watermelon.
Watermelon. Wow.
I went for a cucumber.
Really? So we have 3 different vegetables up there. What do you say, Abby?
Well,
First person to ever have a blank shoved up her nose.
I went for the entire enchilada, the entire shopping
The
cart.
shopping cart and all of its content.
Yes.
All right, McLean.
I went for the bag boy.
Oh, that must have...
An interesting image, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Guy with the bag boy hanging out of his nose.
Right.
Or a chicken.
Hey, chicken would be good, too. So there you are,
Lucky
Julie.
chickens.
You'll have a shot at it later. Now this for you, America.
Chickens have been better.
Listen, you promised you're going to come and kiss my knee, because it still hurts when I
Rub
took
it
that
until
fall
it gets
there.
better.
All right, yes. Wow, that was purely... We'll put a little tape here.
It's
I mean,
just his
two big
knee, for
cables.
heaven's sake.
Right. There, now that's fixed.
Now you're stacking them up so you'll do it again?
No, I'm fixing it so they won't bunch up the way they did. That's why I tripped on it. Any parting shots from anyone?
Well,
Yeah?
yes, but this is television.
No, go ahead, say it.
I'd like to kiss your knee, hon.
All right. Wait a minute. You got to kiss it in front of America. Oh, it feels so much better. I am cured. I can throw my crutches away. I'll walk. I'll dance again. Goodbye, America. Goodbye.
Today's contestants will also receive no cholesterol Hollywood safflower oil, higher in polyunsaturated fats than any other kind of oil from Hollywood Foods. Gas-saving Quaker State Sterling Motor Oil, specially blended to help save gas and money. You'll be staying on the road with Quaker State. Minwax makes it easy to bring out the best in wood and top it with lasting protection. You can do wonders with wood finishing by Minwax. And a Master Mechanic 10-gallon shop vac from True Value Hardware stores that combines value and personal service in over 5,000 locations nationwide. Get ready to match the stars. Bart Braverman, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, from Falcon Crest, Abby Dalton, McLean Stevenson, and Marcia Wallace as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game. And now, here's the star of Match Game, Gene Ritter.
But you outdo yourself. You really
I love this jacket.
outdo yourself.
Thank you, Palm Beach and Company.
So why anybody would make a tie out of a bathrobe is beyond me.
That's a nifty, neat... Wait a minute, wait.
Tied up in the bathroom. And if Charles ever does that to me again.
He locked you in the bathroom?
Tied me down to the seat.
Oh.
Isn't
I guess
there
so.
a home she could go to?
No.
I covered.
No. Come on now, let's not now. Let's get Bob Haldane down here. A little applause for old Bob who won the game. Come on now, Bob. All right, right there on the blue dot. If you were with us yesterday, you will remember that. He won the game just about the time it expired, and we're going to have a go at the big money now. Good luck to you, sir. You could win over $10,000 here. We polled the studio audience, and we said, write down your best answer to this. Over your blank. All right? Now, 3 of the 6 stars will give you some assistance, Bob. I see that most of them are averting your gaze there and turning their heads so that you won't call on them. Bart.
Over your head.
Over your head. That's good. 1. McLean.
Huh?
Here, hon.
Oh.
Here you go.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good one.
Right. I just happened to think of it. Over your shoulder.
Now. Oh, Marcia has one. Oh, Marcia has 2.
If you start off with me, it'll be over your dead body. over mine.
Over my dead
Charles?
body?
No, there's one we should have done in honor of McLean.
What?
Over your cold?
Steve, it's over my dead body, but if you sound authoritative, hun, they'll follow me anywhere.
Sure,
Look
that's
at them,
right.
they applauded that. They sounded
That's
good
right.
to them.
If
But
you
I
s-
remember when East Side Story was up there, so let's not be too quick.
I agree. Over
My
your head,
favorite
over your shoulder,
musicale.
over your dead body. Those are the three. Do you want one of those or one of your own?
I'm going to go with over your head.
Over your head. All right, that was Bart's answer. Let's reveal the $100 response. Over your shoulder, all right? That's one that was up there. The next one says, over your dead body.
See?
Right.
Get an
Absolutely
awful goofy
right.
group in here.
Yeah. All right. Over your head is what he wants. Does he get it? Yes, he does. Very good. Bart says he may convert. Bob, the congregational minister here, is wearing a tie that says shalom. And
Well, then he may convert.
covering all bases here. Now, Bob, you've got $500 here. That means the least you'll play for is $5,000. But the good Lord willing, you can play for $10,000 here if you get a lucky spin. Not too hard because it's a well-oiled wheel, but aren't we all? And have a go at it. Attaboy. Nice spin. Charlie! That's what we call a near miss, Bob. A long miss. Right there, if you would, please. Good luck. Listen, you're playing for $5,000. Now, that's pretty good. Chuck, you ready?
Yo!
Right.
I love you when you're butch, baby.
Blank. Pancakes. Take a look at it, Bob. And I'll show it to Charles just to make sure you both understand.
Forget that.
Bob, your job is to match Charles. If you do that, you get $5,000. Now, let's see if you can get on the same wavelength with him. What do you say?
I think he said buckwheat.
Buckwheat pancakes. Buckwheat.
Oh, Bob.
I'm sorry. There were a couple. Blueberry. I said buttermilk.
Buttermilk.
I'm sorry. Of course,
You know, there's a-
Brett's church in Maine was painted a beautiful buttermilk white.
Oh, right.
True.
There was one that immediately popped into my head, a
Blueberry.
very famous
Aunt Jemima.
trade name,
Jemima.
Aunt Jemima.
Yeah.
Did you think of that?
I thought of that second.
And you rejected it.
Buckwheat.
Yes.
You did.
Well, he comes from Maine. There we eat your buckwheat pancakes.
Oh, you eat a lot of buckwheat up
Yeah.
Well,
there?
there's always a collection on Sunday, so don't worry.
Right. All right, let's get your opponent back here and go for game number 2 right now. Welcome back, Sue. Right over there, Bob. And have a seat. Was it lonely back there?
Yep.
Oh. All right, here we go. Good luck to both of you. Sue, A or B?
A, please.
Yes, ma'am. Mike, the musician, said, some things just don't make sense, like playing a Rolling Stones song on a blank.
Playing a Rolling Stones song.
Some things don't make sense, like playing a Rolling Stones song on a blank. I think they're ready. Mike, the musician, said some things just don't make sense, like playing a Rolling Stones song on a blank.
Tuba.
Tuba. That's in Congress.
Tuba?
You really reach far afield, don't you, Sue? Tuba.
I don't know what they had in mind.
All right.
I happen to love the tuba.
Tuba. Is that possible to play a Rolling Stones song on a tuba?
It depends on what you're on. I suppose it is. I said playing a Rolling Stones song on a Beatles retrospective.
And
See,
rightly
if you were
so.
having a Beatles retrospective, then
You would not play a Rolling Stones song?
well, it depends on what you're on.
Yep. All
I
right.
suppose you could.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, with All American knows we do 5 shows in one day, right?
Yep.
For 5 solid shows, I thought we were having an earthquake. I thought, well, we're having an earthquake, and I went,
His leg
and it's
condition.
him. He does this, and the
He
whole
has a
set
leg
shakes.
condition.
And if you don't quit doing it, I'm gonna go
Right.
crazy.
Sure, mock the afflicted. What do you care?
Well, now I said The Rolling Stones, now this is because the Rolling Stones, my children love the Rolling Stones and the Grateful Dead. Wake up, this is going to get more interesting. I'm going to ask questions later. Now, it's either juice harp or is it Jews harp?
On a frozen juice harp.
All right, it's one of the two. It's either Jews harp or juice harp.
Well, which one is it?
It's actually Jews harp.
Depending if you want to listen to music or you're thirsty. It doesn't matter.
Well, if you're
What
an
is it?
anti-Semite, I guess it's Jews harp.
No, it's-
if you're just
No.
not, it's your...
It actually is Jews harp, but some people of the Hebraic persuasion do get offended when you call it that.
Yeah.
But they'll get offended no matter
I
what.
wonder how
so-
it got its name. Well, let's not go into that.
Very juicy.
All right.
If you play the horo.
Violin.
Violin is Charles' response. Some things just don't make sense, like playing a Rolling Stones record song on a...
Well, this is an ill wind that no one blows good, an accordion.
An accordion. She's only kidding, Lawrence Welk, wherever you are.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not. She's not kidding, Lawrence Welk. She means every word of it. Fold your accordion. Here we go, McLean.
I think Lawrence Welk is probably one of the greatest musicians in the world. He probably could handle a Rolling Stones medley.
Dynamite.
You think so?
How would he do it?
A 1 and a 2.
Just like that.
I couldn't think of a
that.
thing, so I just copied her answer and said accordion.
Oh, you did? Well, any in Congress, anyway.
I didn't copy nobody on this. I just happened to not be too nuts about it. Remember that? Lady of Spain, I adore you. Accordion.
Accordion.
Ah.
Harp would have been in Congress. Harpsichord, all of those things.
Well, sure.
Right.
Tuba was bad enough.
Yes, right. Oh, all right. Bob, we're going to do a little commercial here, and then we'll come right back to you for your round one question. This for you. Here we go. Ready, Bob?
Yes.
All right. Round one question. Sam said, this restaurant is really sleazy. How sleazy is it? Well, I'll tell you how sleazy it is. I ordered a bottle of wine, and instead of serving it in a silver bucket, they served it in a blank. Sam said this restaurant is really sleazy. I ordered a bottle of wine, and instead of serving it in a silver bucket, they served it in a blank.
In a pot.
In a pot.
In a pot.
I didn't know men of the cloth
Yes, we
could
have,
say pot.
we have to too, yes.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Pot, dear.
A thundermug?
Pot. A
Pot.
pot.
P-O-T, pot. Hello.
Hi.
Hello there.
As well you know, Mr. Haldane is no longer a man of the cloth. He is a person of the cloth.
All right, a person of the cloth.
Cloth
And he's
person.
wrong anyway,
Well, that
because
doesn't make him a bad person.
No, it doesn't.
hefty bag.
A hefty bag. All right, that's sleazy. Brett, what's sleazy?
Now, I'm telling you, if you were a real congregational minister, you would have said brown paper sack.
All right. That's sleazy.
Getting a little closer, but still no cigar. An old can.
An old can, also sleazy.
No one we know, by the way.
Right. Instead of serving it in a silver bucket, they served it in a...
I'm really ashamed of this answer, but I'm never going to that restaurant again. A bedpan.
Abby.
That's good.
I'm shocked.
I'm Neapolitan.
I love it.
Well, there's nobody sleazier than you. Of course you'd love it.
Right.
I will.
McLean?
Blue nun.
I said a brown bag with a wino.
Brown bag with a wino.
Only I left the N off the
It's a
brow.
matching wino.
Oh, winnow.
With a wino.
Called-
Well, I got awful.
A brow bag. Brown. There it is.
Brow
Now
bag.
it's right. Now
Like
throw
a
it
burp
away.
cup.
All right, Marcia.
What a better question for such a sleazy panel. It's a shame we couldn't. I came through with horse, you know,
Yes, right.
for the Right Reverend Doggy Bag.
Doggy bag. That would be sleazy. So we have a tie score here of 0-0. And since she went first last time, we ask you to go first this time.
Okay, I'll still stay with B.
All right. Ann said it's tough being married to a fireman. The only way I can get him interested in romance is if I keep a blank in our bed. Here we go. Ann said it's tough being married to a fireman. The only way I can get him interested in romance is if I keep a blank in our bed.
A fire.
A fire.
A fire.
Warm him up a little, huh?
Right.
Certainly gets their attention, doesn't it?
Get hot, honey. All right, Bart.
Well, what I said is actually a technical term, a three-banger, which is a three-banger. Well, wait, I happen to know, having chased a few fires in my time, a three-banger alarm bell. See, it's a three-banger.
Certain
a
amount of
three-banger
equipment, yeah.
is a triple alarm. That's when
triple
three
alarm.
stations respond to a fire.
Oh,
However,
really?
it makes a sort of interesting double entendre in this
Yes,
sense.
in this context, of course.
Come in.
No,
Yes.
is most of America is aware when you are a fireman, you work 24 hours a day at a crack, and then you work 48 hours. And so you're never alone. You're always with your other friends, right? So I said the only way he could ever, well, whatever it was she wanted him to do, was to get another fireman in the bed.
I keep a fireman in our bed. All right, Charles.
Sparing those two awfully boring stories, I just offer the correct answer.
Fire. All right, one for Bob. Abby, are you going to light his fire?
This is something I've never seen any fireman without. A hose.
A hose.
Oh, I threw that one out, Abby.
You did? That's right.
Tough being married to a fireman. The only way I can get him interested in romance is if I keep a blank in our bed, McLean.
No idea what this means, however, I did write it. Ladder.
Ladder. I don't know what it means either.
Well, thank you.
But we all seem to be amused by
I
it.
understand. It just...
That's the whole thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
But in bed, you just go one step at a time. That's
Oh,
why.
right, exactly. One step at a time.
Yes, never get rung up on anything.
Right. Marcia.
I like all these ideas. I'm making a note of all of them if I ever get lucky again, honey. Bell.
A bell.
Well, yeah, that bell
Right.
goes off, she goes crazy.
Right.
Sort of like Pavlov's
All right,
dog.
Sue, it's down to you, my dear. Now, you need one to tie and two to win. You're kind of in the driver's seat here, Sue. Here it is. Out at the home, old man Periwinkle said, "You really turned me on. I've always adored women with malocclusions. It arouses me. Show me your malocclusion. Oh, I love your malocclusion."
You're really mad.
He says, "I don't get much exercise anymore. Why, I haven't even blanked since 1949. I don't get much exercise anymore. Sue, have you thought about this carefully now? All right. Let's see if you can, how many of the stars you can match. I guess she's ready. Out at the home, old man Periwinkle said, "I don't get much exercise anymore. Why, I haven't even blanked since 1949.
Jogged.
You know, I think you're going to back into it here and win with one, pal. Now, you would expect these dingbats to say jogged? You would, huh? Well, I don't think it's going to happen if I had to make a guess. What
Not
do you
going to
say?
happen in this seat, I can tell you. Hiccuped.
Hiccup. All right.
See, that's very little because he's old, see? How
What'd
that
you
works.
say?
Man was so exhausted he hadn't even belt.
All right.
Walk.
Walk. All right. Long way from jogging, Sue. Old man Periwinkle. What'd you say, Abby?
I don't think they even knew what jogging was in 1949.
No.
Had to do with making cheese or something.
Right.
Got up.
I haven't even got up since 1949.
Yes.
McLean?
I simply wrote blinked or rolled over.
Blinked or rolled over. Now, you got to match Marcia to stay in the game.
More pressure, just my favorite thing.
Right.
Well, I didn't really know, so you know, Dolly Parton, Howard Cosell, boobs or wee-wee usually gets it. So I tried this one, and it didn't work either.
No, all right. So that means Bob wins. Come on down, Bob. All right, Fred, you would? Well, Sue, we have some wonderful gifts for you. We're going to send you a year-old tuna fish sandwich and all kinds of wonderful things that I know you can use. Thank you for being with us. We'll roll her off and roll this message for America.
And the star of our show, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, John. Ready? Let's go. You've been here before. We polled an audience, said, write down your best answer to this. I told you blank.
Okay, Abby?
I told you so.
Of course.
1.
Bart?
What I heard all my teenage life, I told you not to.
All right.
Okay, Brett?
He called on you, dear.
I know, Jack. I want to give him the right answer because I had it before. You see, I told you. I told you not to do that.
All right, I told you not to do it. I told you not to.
What did I tell you?
And I told you so.
I'll go with I told you so.
I told you so is what he wants. All right. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. May we see the bottom one, if you please. I told you I would is there. And now the next one says...
Well, yes, that's the
I told you to shut up. How many times have I told you to shut up already? Well, I think you got a pretty good shot at it here. Bob, let's see. I told you what? So, attaboy. All right, congratulations.
That's the second time I've been kissed by a minister.
Right. Up here, if you would, please, to see if you're going to play for $5,000 or $10,000. Give it a spin, not too hard, and away we go. All right. Perfect. All right. Good luck to you for $5,000. All right, Brett, here we go. Higher and blank. No help from the audience, please. Higher and blank. H-I-G-H-E-R. Your job is to match Brett. If you do that, you get $5,000. Here we go.
Higher and higher.
Higher and higher. Well, let's find out right now, Brett.
Didn't I tell you about that darned organ? Didn't I tell you about that congregational church?
Hallelujah.
Didn't I tell you about... We don't say hallelujah in the congregational
Hallelujah.
church.
Can I get an
say
amen?
higher and hallelujah.
Congratulations. We got a total of $6,000. Congratulations, Bob Haldane. Nice to have you with us. Now this message for you. A wonderful bunch up here. Thank you all. Join us next time for the match game. Gene Rayburn, goodbye.
Today's no cholesterol Hollywood safflower oil, higher in polyunsaturated fats than any other kind of oil from Hollywood Foods. Gas-saving Quaker State Sterling Motor Oil, specially blended to help save gas and money. You'll be staying on the road with Quaker State. Minwax makes it easy to bring out the best in wood and top it with lasting protection. You can do wonders with wood finishing by Minwax. And a Master Mechanic 10-gallon shop vac from True Value Hardware stores that combines value and personal service in over 5,000 locations nationwide. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program was edited for brothers. From Television City in Hollywood, this is the new $25,000 Pyramid. Today's special guests from Falcon Crest, Abby Dalton, and from Magnum P.I., Roger E. Mosley. Your host is Dick Clark.
Thank you, Jack Clark, very much. Once again, it's the $25,000 Pyramid, and today just may be the day that somebody in 60 seconds or less will win $25,000. Abby Dalton's been very generous with our money over the years. How many times you played this game, do you know?
This is my third time and probably my last.
No, my dear.
I say that every time, though.
You come in here,
It's like having
you
a baby. You forget
hyperventilate.
how painful it was after a while.
You know what it is, you really like it, but you don't want to admit it.
I love it. I love the competition, but it is hard work. I must say, it's
What do you
very
say,
hard.
you go to the masseuse right away after
I'm
that?
going to the chiropractor tomorrow.
Get on bending it.
Try to have
Nan,
my bones put back.
I don't know how to pronounce your partner's name. Nan, what is your last name?
My last name is Rennie.
Rennie. What do you do, Nan?
I'm a mother of a 1-year-old, and I have another one due Christmas Day.
Oh, boy, my dear. Are you going to have fun for the next couple of years?
Sure am.
Roger, how are you surviving this ordeal? You like it?
Oh, I'm doing it. You know, for the longest when I watched the $10,000 pyramid, I always wanted to be a contestant on with Dick Clark on a $10,000.
There you
I'm a
go.
celebrity at $25,000. Boy, that's a dream come true and a half.
Notice the difference.
Yeah.
Now you don't get any money, you give it away.
I'm compensating.
Yes, you get the same exhilaration, though. Your partner's done pretty well here. Shelley Anderson, Inspector, what was it, 900 yesterday?
That's right.
Well, that's in the till already. We wish you continued good luck, both
you.
of you ladies. As a matter of fact, the winner's circle awaits you there at $10,000 and $25,000, depending upon which round you're playing. And here are the subjects in the first go-round. We have Hey Guy, Give It a Yank, Bottle It, I Won't Grow Up, Comic Relief, and What a Racket. Notice the spelling on that one. Abby and the 7-Eleven will play in this game somewhere, ladies.
What a racket.
What a racket, all right? You are to describe these things associated with tennis. Things associated with tennis. Ready? Go.
This is what, string across the middle of the court.
The net.
This is what you play on.
The court.
This is not singles, but
doubles.
This is a score, not hate, but
love.
This is the kid tennis player who's married to the centerfold. He's married to Patty. Go
Jimmy
ahead.
Connors.
Yeah. This is what, when you play in a competition, it is a tennis
tournament.
This is...
Okay, you got 6 out of 7, ladies. Good score, Nan. Good start. Roger, you've got a lot of choices there.
Shelley's a veteran here. She's going to pick.
I won't grow up.
I won't grow up, it is, all right. Describe for your partner these things in Peter Pan. Things that I can't believe I got this guy doing the Peter Pan category. Roger, describe these things in Peter Pan. Ready? Go.
Not a cowboy, but
An Indian.
what they did.
Fly.
Tick-tock tells the time.
A clock.
The little fairy.
A Tinkerbell.
If you stand in the sun, you cast a...
Shadow.
The villain that was after them.
That was Captain Hook.
Where they went to.
They went to,
The place where they live.
Never Never Land.
That's got it.
I don't know what else to say.
Roger, you don't know what a thrill it is to see a guy who's built like you, like that.
The little fairy about this big.
I'm desperate.
7-6 is the score. Nan, what would you like?
We're going to try Comic Relief.
All right. Please describe for Abby these things associated with a comic. Things associated with a comic. Ready? Go.
Laugh.
You make a dummy talk. You're the
ventriloquist.
And not a joke, but it's a sight.
Gag.
Right. And when you hit someone over the head with a big stick, it's also known as a. You play at the Stork
Club.
Okay. And it's a black comedian. He had a terrible accident with fire.
Richard Pryor.
And someone in the audience who's driving you crazy. He's
Heckler.
Right.
All right, got most of them, ladies. There was one left at that point. 12-7. Shelley, you want Hey Guy, Give It a Yank, or Bottle It Up?
Bottle it, please.
Bottle it, okay. I added a word to bottle it. There you go. Shelley, the choice is yours. Do you want to try for 7 out of 7 at the risk of missing one and get no money at all?
Go for it all.
Going to go for it all, all right? If you get 14 points up there as a grand total, you'll win yourself an $1,100 bonus. Describe for Roger these things you might find in a bottle or jar. Things you might find in a bottle or jar. 14 points means a bonus. Ready? Go.
The red stuff, not mayonnaise or mustard. Not mustard, it's red.
Ketchup.
Sour dill.
Pickle.
Right. White stuff you spread.
Mayonnaise.
Right. Not perfume, but the less expensive stuff.
Toilet water.
Another word for it. It's a city
Deodorants.
in France.
Cologne?
Yes. Pop or...
soda pop?
Yes.
Soda water?
Orange, pineapple, grapefruit.
There you
Cheers.
go. It's all tied up, folks. It's 12-12. Nan and Abby, you have Hey Guy and Give It a Yank.
We're going to try Give It a Yank.
And who'll do what, please?
I'll give.
Abby, describe these things that are pulled.
All right.
Nan, these are things that are pulled. Ready? Go.
This is your
pants.
This is
your leg.
mhm.
Pull your leg.
This when you plait your hair.
Braids.
This is in the garden. You pull out the
flowers, roots, weeds.
Yes. A tie.
A bow tie.
When you put on your stockings, another name.
Pantyhose.
This is a little tiny wagon.
A little wagon.
A little tiny
truck.
wagon. Little tiny wagon. Before the horse, a
cart.
This is down the river. You pull a pole.
Ladies, you really needed them all. That would have made it a tighter squeeze. You have 18 points, a solid lead. That means your
They could
opponent
choke.
over there has to get them all to win. Shelley, you want to give?
Yes.
Describe for Roger these terms used to describe a man. For example, a man you admire is a hero. These are terms used to describe a man. They need 19 points to try for $10,000. Ready? Go.
Not your mommy, but your
Father, dad,
longer. Longer than dad.
Daddy.
Dad, right. When you're single, you're not married, you are a
bachelor,
you're not brave, you're a
coward,
someone who is in Vegas all the time, plays poker all the
Gambler.
time. A real sports enthusiast, a real
sports fan, fanatic,
someone who rides the horse rider is a
jockey.
right. Someone who goes to
All right, it's 18 to 17. Ladies, you won it by a squeak. 1 point. Abby's sitting there like, you don't believe that. Oh, all right, ladies, are you ready, by George? There's a $10,000 bonus in the first round as you play. If you win this round, Nan, fine. If you win the next round, you try for $25,000. The object here is very simple. Either win the $10,000 or get as much money as possible, because that's the score for the day, or at least this half of the day. Good luck, ladies, for $10,000. Here's your first subject. Go.
A BA, an MA.
degrees, college degrees.
Come up, I'm seriously.
What Mae West would say.
The gills, the fins.
Parts of a fish.
Yosemite.
Parks, national parks.
A trumpet player.
Someone who blows an instrument.
A rhino.
Something with a horn.
Sadness.
Things that make you cry.
Happiness.
Emotions. Emotions.
Sympathy.
Things that give you stress. Things you express.
Cold. Hot.
Temperatures. Things you experience.
A warm blanket.
Things that are comforting. Wonderful.
There must be a perfect clue. Emotions she pretty much covered. A soft blanket. Your oats. Dynamite. Your oats.
I was something you sew.
No, well, that's your wild oats.
Oh, yes.
But
The
you
wrong kind of
also
oats.
blank your oats. Feel your oats. Things you feel.
Those were good clues.
Let's add it up here. 2, 455, 6, $750. That's a very high score. Be hard to beat, and we'll be back right after this. New $25,000 pyramid here on a Wednesday on CBS, and Nan's just won herself $750. We ought to sort of review here. Magnum PI is seen when and where?
Well, it's seen in most places on Thursday at 8 o'clock.
Thursday at 8?
But I have run into a couple of places where you may have to check your TV guide.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Like in Hawaii, it comes on a week later on a Friday at 9.
You know, Hawaii always is usually a week behind for one reason or another. I never figured that out with this day of satellites, but they must have a good reason for that. In any case, and Falcon Crest is seen when, Abby?
10 o'clock on Friday nights.
You are cordially invited to watch both Botch. There's a good one. That's a Spoonerism. Watch
You did that
both.
so well.
Did I ever tell you about the P. Little Thrigs? What I was trying to say is watch both here on CBS. We're going to start the game with you, Shelley, in just a moment here as soon as I get my tongue straightened out. We have the Kids Hour, the High Steppers, Spud Poker, Connect the Dots. It will all work out. And the Mystery 7 this time offers a trip for 2 to Italy. Oh, you wouldn't pass that up, would you? I would hope not. All right. It's 6 nights in Rome. It's worth over $2,400. Yikes. All right, we'll tell you what they all have in common after you play. Let's hope you get 7 out of 7 for the bonus. Ready? Go.
This is a light bulb. This is not a can, but a, would you drink out of?
A cup. A bottle.
Yes. Would you put a rose in?
A vase.
This is a window.
Frame. Picture.
Glass.
Pane.
Yes. What you keep your fish in, and
an aquarium.
Mm-hmm. This is what you put candles in. No, over the dining room table.
Chandelier.
Yes. Windshield wiper.
Sorry, love. What a shame.
Well, cut my throat.
No, it isn't the first time, as I've said before.
No, it's not even my first time.
No, things made of glass. It's the first mistake you've ever made.
No, I thought I made a mistake once, but I was wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, don't ever say you're sorry here, because everybody who watches this game knows that every now and again you fall into a trap. You either read the answer, blurt it out a little bit. In any case, you got good scores, 6 out of 7.
Oh, but you feel like such a fool.
Sit there and let Roger see how well he does. Roger, what are you going to do?
Well, we have a woman with child, so what do you think she chose?
Well, probably the poker. Kids Hour?
Yeah,
All right, the Kids Hour it is. Describe these famous children in fact or fiction. Famous children in fact or fiction. Ready? Go.
He's the little black guy on Different Strokes.
Arnold. Gary Coleman.
Right. Okay, and the Three Bears.
Goldilocks.
She's the young girl whose mother is really running her through the mill. She's an actress in Blue Lagoon.
Brooke Shields.
Peanuts character, the head guy.
Linus, Snoopy.
No, the head guy.
Charlie Brown.
In The Wizard of Oz, the one that got
Dorothy.
lost. Just was in E.T.
All right, 6-5, close game working here. Shelley, what's your pleasure?
How about Spud Poker?
All right, these are things associated with a potato. Things associated with a potato. Ready? Go.
You put not margarine, but
butter.
It's not sour, it's
sweet.
The outside of the potato is called the
skin.
Right. A thin little Laura Scudder.
Potato chips.
The country where they come from in the old days, where they had the famine. Not England.
Ireland.
The little green things with sour cream and...
Chives.
A big burlap...
Bag.
Another name?
A sack.
Yes.
That's got it. 13-5. Nan, of the last 3, which one would you like?
Connect the dots.
Okay. Describe for Roger these things that are dotted or spotted. Things that are dotted or spotted. Ready? Go.
This is an animal that has a very long neck.
Giraffe.
And this is a disease that you get when
Measles.
you're a child. And this is a leaping, it's green, it's an animal, it lives in a
Frog.
pond. And this is an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow.
Bikini.
And you put something in your lap before you eat dinner.
The napkin.
Right. And this is a game you play, it's black with little white dots.
Dominoes.
And this is a type of material, it's wool, it's got little plaid and it's little dots in and out. It's
tough one to get. Tweed was the word. Tweed. No way to get that in the last one with the time running out. You folks have the choice of the High Steppers, and it'll all work out. What would you like, Nan?
It'll all work out.
I'm sorry, it should be Nan making the choice. She's trailing.
okay, the High Steppers.
The High Steppers, all right. Do you want to give or receive?
I think I'll give.
All right, Roger, she's going to describe these things associated with legs. Things associated with legs. Ready? Go.
This is your...
Knee.
And when you go out running in the afternoon,
Jogging.
right? And blank, skip, and jump.
Hop, skip, and jump.
Right. And this is something you wear, and you take it off at your wedding, and you throw it, and the guy catches it. It's a thing that holds your stocking up. The woman wears it.
Okay, go on.
They toss the... Okay. And this is the members of a crew, the members of a TV show is the... Or you put something on your leg when it's broken.
A cast.
Right. And something divided in half it is.
Nan. Bad news. Nan, that lead is probably not enough. I want to tell you the consolation is you've won $750 so far. That means if Shelley does win this round and has to go over there, she's got to beat $750 or match it or win the $10,000, as the case may be. Shelley, want to give or receive?
I'll give.
All right. You
We'll
need,
take it, we'll all work
what
out.
do we need here? 17 points. You need 4 answers. Describe these comforting things. Comforting things. They need, what did I say, 17? I was mistaken. 16 points is the number you need. 16. Ready? Go.
It's a smile.
Not a doctor, but the female
Nurse.
Yes. A bear
hug.
That's the winning point for $10,000. Let's go to the winner's circle. Hey, Abby and Shelley are here to try for $10,000, and I want to caution you one thing, ladies. Your opponents won $750. You want to accumulate at least that much if you can. Hopefully you'll get the whole $10,000. Concentrate on each other. I'll get out of the way. For $10,000, here's your first subject. Go.
The trigger.
parts of a gun.
Well, sir, your room isn't ready yet.
What a hotel clerk says?
Letters of the alphabet.
Things you recite?
Tabs.
Things you pay?
Okay, go on, please. A wagon.
Things you pull? Things that are red?
The devil. Yes! Television series.
Things that are continuous? Reruns? Shows that...
movies. Go on, please. Courses of a dinner.
Things that are served?
A television series.
Things that you watch, things that you...
movies.
Things on television, things on a screen, things...
beauty contest contestants.
The one down on the bottom row would be words and Webster's name.
Definitions. Things in a dictionary.
Yes.
The only thing I can think of, you gave a beautiful description of the others, things that are rated. I'm sorry to say, my dear, you did not win the high score. You have 600, as I see it, $650. And that means your opponent is the one who will return. But it's not all that bad. We'll be back in a second right after this. Nan, you're our high scorer for today. You picked up $750. That's the high water mark. That means you'll be returning on Thursday, tomorrow. And I don't know who you'll partner with at that time, but I'm sure your partner at the moment will return. Roger, you will come back, right?
I will.
Promise me.
That's right.
All right, Shelley, I mentioned the $650 you won today. Add that to the rest of your winnings. You leave us with $1,550, and our congratulations. Nice score. Abby, you're going to be back.
I don't know.
Say it to me. I never know when she leaves for the day. Now, we'll see you tomorrow, Roger. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully you too, my friend. For now, Dick Clark. So long.
It's Password. It's Super Password. Our special guest this week from Falcon Crest, Abby Dalton and Charles Nelson Riley. And the star of Super Password, Bert Convey.
Sit right there. There we are. Hello, everybody.
welcome to Super Password. Yes, it is your old favorite password, and I am thrilled to death to be part of it at last. Having played it for a number of years, and I'm sitting here with two wonderful people who have also played it over the years, and of course are experts at it, by the way, Charles and Abby. I'm going to visit with you first. Abby, how are you? Are you okay? I'm a little concerned about you.
I'm fine, thank you, Bert.
Because on your show, they're doing terrible things to you.
Yes, they like
I mean,
to do that.
she comes in and shows us her wrists. Look, they're all bruised and battered. Do they tie you up and beat you?
It's... Oh.
Yes, please.
It's let's do something terrible to Julia again.
Yes, right.
Yes.
Do you enjoy that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. Then you came to the right place. Charles.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I thank you for taking time out of your very busy schedule to be with us today, sir. What are you directing now?
This moment as we speak. No, I'm my old pupil, Gary Berghoff, in Florida. I'm going to direct him in Whose Life Is It Anyway?
Oh, he'll be
And
great.
I'm looking forward to reading it on the plane.
Yes, he will be good at that. Okay. Let's meet your players, shall we? Your partners. Let's bring in our ladies, and we have met them before. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Jane. Well, now, these players were with us last week. In fact, we left with kind of a cliffhanger with them tied at $300 apiece. So far, Gene, you have done very nicely up until now. And at this, yes, you have. And Patricia, of course, is our current champion, having won already $17,500. Not bad, huh? Okay. Having said that, I think, Gene, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, my name is Jean Schwobel, and my husband and I manage a lovely little mobile home park in Chatsworth. And we've been married 39 years, and we have 4 children and 4 grandchildren.
Wow, okay. Thank you for coming and joining us today. Patricia, you've still got your dimples.
Yeah, I didn't lose them, and I didn't lose my kids. I couldn't bring them because they're too young to come, but I brought their pictures.
Oh, hold it up. Maybe the camera can get a shot.
4.
4 beautiful little children. Okay. As I said, we're in the middle of the game. The score is 300 to 300. The winner of this one, of course, will go on to play Super Password. This next puzzle is worth $400, and the contestants are going to give the clues. So pass your television sets over to Gene and to Patricia. You'll take a look at the word. We'll show everybody at home what the word is, and we'll start off with Gene giving the first clue.
College.
University.
Hunchback.
Ooh.
Indiana.
Notre Dame.
That's it. Good.
Or Notre Dame.
College hunchback. To remind you of someone else, Charles? Let's put that up on the board. Notre Dame. Abby, it's your guess. What do you think that could possibly be?
Universities we've known and loved.
Did you know the University of Notre Dame?
Just the football team.
Just the football team. Okay. Is it universities we've known and loved? No, it's not. But it could very well have been.
I didn't
Okay.
know I had a blush left in me, but I think I'm blushing.
You matched the table here. Me, what am I blushing for? Okay, show everybody at home the word, and if you look at the word too, Gene and Patricia. And Patricia, you're still up to bat.
Baseball.
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant Gene. I said Patricia.
Baseball.
Now, Patricia.
Pigskin.
Football.
Yes, good. Okay. Each got one. Let's put football on the board, and Charles, it's your turn to guess, and maybe a little early.
Knute Rockne.
Is it Knute Rockne? Wrong, Charles. But it was a very good guess. I thought you could very well have had it.
It's a good buzzer. It's very gentle on this show.
Yes. When you're wrong here, we tell you in a nice, simple, gentle way. Okay, look at the next word, if you will. Show the folks at home. And Patricia, it is now definitely your turn.
Noted.
First.
Notorious.
Criminal?
Tough.
Prominent.
President.
Fourth and final clue.
Popular.
Celebrity?
No, tough word. You were sneaking up on it. It was famous.
Oh.
Prominent might have.
Stupid. It was stupid. She gave the perfect clue.
Yes, she gave a good clue, didn't she? I didn't want to say that, but
it was perfect.
Since you've said that, Charles.
When you're right, you're right.
Okay, let's put it up on the board. Nobody gets to guess, though. So we have Notre Dame, football, and famous. Okay? Nobody guesses, but we'll continue with Gene and Patricia giving the clues. We'll show the folks at home what it is, and Patricia, it's your turn.
Ronald
Reagan.
That's right. Okay. Let's put Reagan on the board, shall we? We have Notre Dame, football, famous, Reagan. Who would that be?
Patricia can't do it for me? Notre Dame football.
No, no guess there. Okay, we're down to the last word. We better get it this time. Here we go. Gene and Patricia, take a look at the word. Everybody at home is doing the same. Patricia, it's your clue.
personality.
Celebrity.
Role. Actor.
Traits.
Characteristics.
Form of the word.
Character.
Yes. Okay.
See, what's throwing me is that my choice of wardrobe is clashing with this pool table that's in front of me.
Oh, has it upset your
I
whole...
feel like I'm wearing the whole set.
I see.
Other than that, I'll get better.
Well,
later.
we can spot you because of the dots here.
I know.
We know where you are. Okay, now you've got Notre Dame, football, famous, Reagan, and character. What do you think the puzzle could be? I hear some activity behind me. Okay, now Patricia gets a chance.
Oh, please, Patricia, God bless your four children.
Gipper? Oh.
Is it the Gipper? Is it the Gipper? It is the Gipper! Okay. Congratulations, Patricia. You're right. Gene, I'm sorry, but you did fine. You end up with $1,300, which was not so bad, really. And congratulations to you. And we will come back to play Super Password in just a moment for $20,000 after this message for you. And then how long can I stay on the one word? You can just take a beat and give her another clue to it if she doesn't get it.
And then move on?
Yes.
And then pass if it's not going well?
That's right. I'm going to explain that to you now. Congratulations to you, Patricia. It's getting exciting.
I don't know what happened since I came through that door.
Well, I'm going to explain this all.
I met a married woman with 4 children, and now you're going to explain something else.
Yes, I'm very carefully, too. In fact, eloquently, you're going to love it here. Now, no, you look better over here.
over here.
Yes, okay. Where are we? Congratulations to you. As I've said before, it's Super Password we're going to play. You're going to play for $20,000. This is your 5th and last time, by the way. This is it. So this is for all the marbles. We're going to show you 10 letters, starting with the letter M and continuing through the letter V. Okay? Each one is the initial letter of the password that you're playing for, and we will pay you $100 for every word that you get right. If you get all 10 of them, it will be $20,000. Okay? Now, it's going to come up on there, Charles. You see? You've got the alphabet.
It's not going to come up on there. It might come up right on this rug.
No, it's not. You have 60
say
seconds.
M, I don't say M. You say.
No, it'll be, that's right. I'll say the letter.
You'll say the letter.
The word will come up first, and so you'll know which one you are. You've got the letter right below it there, okay? You have 60 seconds. First, let's see the first word, okay? Give Charles a little start. There's your first word. You have 60 seconds. Okay, go.
Rag.
Mop.
N.
Hangman.
Noose.
O.
Night. Bird.
Owl.
P.
Pants.
Press.
Holder.
Belt.
Another clue.
Pass.
Money.
Okay. Q.
Shake.
Quake.
Tremble.
Quiver.
R.
Front.
Rear.
S.
Weak.
Strong.
T.
Turtle.
Tortoise.
U.
Guitar.
Ukulele.
V.
Respite.
Vacation.
P.
Money.
It was bugging. It was hard. It was...
No, it wasn't hard. She's wonderful. 9 out of 10. That's
Not
cigar,
bad.
but
It was
pretty
very,
good.
very close, and it was hard because you said pants, then you said holder. There's not a real good single word for pocket. You almost have to go on. It needs 2 or 3 more clues is the problem. Listen, you did beautifully, Patricia. You got 9 words, adds $900 for a total of $18,800. Not bad, and congratulations to you. Tomorrow's Super Password will be worth $5,000 more or $25,000 more. Let's go back and meet your new partner. Shall we do that?
I'm all done.
You're finished. Yes, we say goodbye to you, don't we?
Thank you. Thank everybody.
Oh, you're welcome. Come on, Charles.
Where do I go now?
Now you go back to your same seat.
Almost. She got it at the last.
She got it. It was just a little, just a hair late. It was real close. That was tough. Let's meet your new partners, shall we? Are they here? Yes. Apparently they're lurking out there somewhere. We only have one? We'll come back and continue with more Super Password in just a moment. Hello, Rose. We're going to get to play in just a second. Okay. We are back. We have 2 new partners, and let's meet them. Shall we do that? Rose, tell us about yourself.
My name's Rose Diaz, and I'm a data analyst at a major automobile manufacturer. I have a wonderful husband at home named Michael and a 3-year-old daughter named Jennifer, and I have one kicking.
You do, huh? How far along are you?
5.5 months.
5.5 months. Okay, we're in no danger today then.
No.
Oh, okay. Julie, tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name's Julie Segovia, and I'm a receptionist for a convalescent hospital. And I'm born and raised in California, and I do crossword puzzles for a hobby.
You do? Well, then this should be perfect for you.
I hope so.
Plays right into your hands, hopefully. Okay, if you're ready to go, we will play the first game. It is worth $100. $100 if the celebrities are going to give the clues. So that means Charles and Abby. Okay, everybody at home, take a look at the word. Abby and Charles are doing the same, even as we speak. And Abby, it is your clue.
Okay. Sickly. Bed.
New. Charles.
Strong.
Wheat.
No.
Well.
Healthy.
Yes, okay. Thought we were going to be here for a while. Let's put it up on the board, shall we? Healthy is on the board. It's very early, but give us a guess for that, Julie.
Is it a spa?
Is it a spa? That's a good guess, as a matter of fact. Okay, take a look at the next word, if you will. Charles and Abby, everybody at home will do the same. And Abby, it's your clue again.
Drab.
Dull.
Charles?
Empty.
Nothing.
Abby?
Spicy. Bland.
Yes. That's a hard word. It's a very good clue. Excellent clue. That's a hard word. I think bland is real tough, right, Joe? Okay, let's put it on the board.
It's not much stupid. That's easy.
Healthy and bland. And, okay, I don't know what that could be. No, you can't guess. It's not your turn, Julie.
Healthy and bland is...
Okay. Well, gee, you think you know already, huh, Abby? All right, take a look at this next password, if you will. Everybody at home, take a look at it, and it's your turn, Abby.
Smooth. Rough.
No, Charles? Thank you, Charles. Abby?
Gravy.
Thick.
Fourth and final clue, Charles.
Chewy.
That's hard. The word was...
Keep saying it's hard.
Well, that
It's
was
not that
hard. Well, I don't know what I would say. The word was lumpy.
Yeah.
Did it come to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, gravy. Lumpy.
Your famous lumpy gravy.
Lumpy gravy. Let's put it on the board. We have healthy, bland, and lumpy. Sounds like someone I know.
3/4.
Julie, what do you think? What could this be? Oh, she's not going to guess? Don't you dare guess. You can't guess. Next password.
Okay,
I'm
this
so
is
used to
it.
going to Julie for the guess. Okay, look at the word. Everybody at home's got it. Abby, it's your turn.
Cows.
Milk.
Charles?
Farmer.
Milker.
Milker. Oh, Abby?
Barn.
Farmer, cows, barn. Dairy.
Yes! She beat it. Yes, she did beat it. Okay, now we go on the board. We'll put dairy up there. We have healthy, bland, lumpy dairy. Now, Julie, you can guess.
Cottage cheese.
Is it cottage cheese? Yes, it is. Okay. All right. It was a struggle getting there. You get the $100. The first team to reach $500 wins the game and a chance to play for Super Password, which today is worth $25,000. And we'll come back and see what happens right after this message for you. Okay. Bland, lumpy, healthy. I can't say what mine was. Okay, we are back. Two more of Super Password. Our score is $100 to zip, but that was the first game. This next puzzle is worth $200, and you know that one is special because the team that solves that one gets a chance to play for our cash word, which today is worth $1,000. Okay? If you're ready, take a look at the next password. Julie and Rose will be giving the clues. Everybody at home will take a look at it, and we'll start off with Rose giving the clue to Charles.
Woman.
Man.
No. Julie?
Funny.
Stupid. Oh, what am I?
Rose?
Female.
Comedian.
Fourth and final clue. Julie?
Woman.
Lady.
Yes. You heard the funny and finally said.
Yes, it finally got through.
Well, it's tough when you go from feminine to funny. Then you think, wait a minute, I'm confused here.
I
Okay,
was stupid,
let's
too.
put it up there. Lady. Kind of early for a guess, but Abby, what the heck?
Barbara Streisand?
Is it Barbara Streisand? Could very well have been. Wasn't,
I
however.
knew that.
You knew that, didn't you? Okay, let's show everybody at home the word, and you ladies take a look as well. And Rose, you're still up.
No, Julie.
Oh, I'm sorry, Julie. Well, I don't know how I did that. Yes, I know. I saw the light go on, I said the wrong name. Well, I'm new here.
Madrid.
Spain.
Yes.
Yes, okay. All right, now, we have Lady, and we have Spain.
Things to play on an accordion.
Things you play on an accordion. Oh, yeah, you laugh, and that's right. The audience all thought that was silly. Okay. You got the $200. You play for the cash word. We're going to do that right now, okay? Abby, take that little television set.
Okay.
Look at the cash word. You get 3 chances to communicate it to Julie. If you do, she will win $1,000. You have 3 clues. You have 5 seconds.
I didn't see it.
You haven't got it yet. It isn't up yet.
It isn't up yet.
And this has nothing to do with the game. This is $1,000, and I happen to have a check for $1,000 in my hand right now, signed by Mark Goodson, so I know it's good. If you're ready, here comes clue number 1.
Brawny.
Man.
Clue number 2.
Shrimpy.
Small.
Clue number 3, and the final clue.
Emaciated.
Weak.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, what the hey, another $1,000.
Wait.
What does it mean? Okay. Tomorrow the cash word will be worth $2,000, and with the score, $300 to zip, we will change partners, gang. Change places, if you will. Yes, come across. Come across this way. And when we have finished doing that, we'll come back and play some more password after this commercial for you. Okay, we don't have any time except to say goodbye. We'll see you next time on Super Password, and I hope you'll be with us. Thank you.
A member of our studio audience will receive an energy-saving portable dishwasher with 7 push-button control, provides up to 18 cycle selections, hardwood cutting board and concealed rollabout casters furnished by White Westinghouse. And some of our departing contestants will receive for international entertaining or everyday meals West Bend's electric Oriental wok. It's ideal for stir-frying, simmering, and stewing. Robeson Space Encounter, new under-the-cabinet automatic electric can opener, featuring a bag slitter and bottle opener, removable cutting unit from Robeson. Qualifill, the luxury pillow, is non-allergenic, scrunchable, plumpable, washable. Qualifill, the modern alternative to down. Gift certificates for Kentucky Fried Chicken and fresh buttermilk biscuits. You've got a right to chicken done right at Kentucky Fried Chicken. We do chicken right. Only Q-Tex Remover has moisture guard to protect nails against drying and breaking. No wonder it's America's #1 remover. Cup of Noodles, it's the soup you enjoy right from its own cup. Add hot water and it's ready in 3 minutes. Cup of Noodles from Mrs. Foods, you'll love it. Because the second puzzle was not solved, it was replaced and the program edited. This is Rich Jeffries speaking for Super Password, a Mark Goodson television production.